right, we're on the air.
All right.
There we go. What's everybody on YouTube? It's your boy J6 Grooves, the Groovy Gamer. We're having a podcast tonight discussing Nintendo's recent direct that they had on January 14th. Everybody's going to give their thoughts and impressions and opinions on it. But before we do that, we're going to have everybody introduce themselves, and we'll start with you, Alex.
All right. Thank you, Jason. I'm
Cool.
Alex from the Game Buds. I do Nintendo Let's Plays and other Nintendo related. I might do other game Let's Plays in the future, but for now it's just Nintendo. That's pretty much it.
All right, sweet. And Nick, go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right. My name's Nick. I run a channel called Game Away. You should check it out if you want. I do all sorts of things. I'm in the process of revamping my channel. We're going to do like reviews, Let's Plays, and all that good stuff. I have a Nintendo collection in the back, as you can probably see. And yeah, that's really it. So, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, Tim, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tim, the Mega Retro Geek, coming right at you. I'm more of a historian, retro reviewer, just a blast from the past, and here I am.
All right, now. And Coupon, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, hello, Coupon Strauss here, Gaming Diva, and I just do Let's Plays and Happy Hauls and a few little PSAs here and there. Nothing special, but fun.
There you go. All right, and Kira, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Kira the Hedgehog. Mostly on my channel, I just do a bunch of I do a few Let's Plays. A few as in I've done one. And I've done a few reviews. Mostly I just kind of talk about what's on my heart when it comes to video games and just what I think about different things. So I totally check it out. I mean, it's kind of lame, but it's cool. It's cool.
There you go.
Cool.
All right, and Charles, go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
I'm Charles, also known as Weekly Reviews on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, as you already would have thought. I do PC gaming, a little bit of Wii U and Nintendo stuff, and sometimes do random unboxings and reviews and pretty much all that kind of stuff, but that's it.
All right. So there you go. Everybody's introduced.
All right.
All right. So I guess we'll just break this down in the order of what Nintendo showed in the Direct. And the first thing they started off with was a new Fire Emblem for the 3DS. So I'll start with you, Alex. What are your thoughts on this? Do you plan on picking it up?
My thoughts on the new Fire Emblem game. I honestly like how it looks. It looks more, I guess, simplified. I have Fire Emblem Awakening. I haven't played any of the. I've maybe played a few original Fire Emblem games, but I think it looks very interesting. I'm definitely gonna try it out. So yeah.
Ooh, how about you, Nick?
Oh my gosh. First off, where in the heck is Fire Emblem Shin Megami Tensei crossover?
Amen to that.
Like, ever since they announced it, I wanted to see more of it, just besides that teaser trailer. I know they started working on it. I know it takes place in a futuristic time, but we didn't get any footage. Now, when I saw this, I was hoping it would be it, but it isn't. But nevertheless, it's Fire Emblem, and I'm a huge fan. And yes, I will be picking it up, but I need more information.
All right. There you go. How about you, Tim?
I am very thankful that the Fire Emblem series has really got up and finally came to overseas, because since the series started in 1990, I'm really flattered. But I've only played one of the Fire Emblem ones, and I would think it was Shadow Dragon on DS or 3DS, I believe. No, DS. I'm sorry. But I don't know. I like to give it a shot. RPGs are usually not my kind of thing because I never have the time for them, sadly, not like I used to when I was younger. But I really can't wait to see what this new one looks like.
All right. And how about you, Coupon?
Well, I've never actually played a Fire Emblem game, and the only reason I know about them is from Smash Brothers, which it did a good job at that, and I am a fan of some of the characters, so I might be picking this one up. Just need to see more about it, and I'll probably pick up some of the others I've missed in the past, so yeah, I'm interested.
All right, cool. And how about you, Kier?
I am completely and utterly stoked. I was so shocked that they opened up with Fire Emblem. And the fact that they're coming out with a whole new, brand new one. I thought that it was way too soon. I was like, no way, there's no way they're coming out with another one for the 3DS, but they are, and it's Awakening. Awakening is like, it's so hard to choose my favorite 3DS game, but that is definitely one of my favorites. I am just so, like, it's gonna be a day one pickup for me for sure. I am so happy that Nintendo is giving it all this attention because honestly, I didn't really play it a lot until like 4 years ago when I played Fire Emblem 7, which is technically the first one that came to America for the Game Boy Advance. But like, I'm just so glad because back then you never really heard too much about Fire Emblem. But I'm so happy that it's picked up so much like this past year and a half because of what Awakening did. So many people got into Fire Emblem because of Awakening. I'm so happy. Oh.
I
remember
started
that
on GameCube, right?
No,
the first one was
on the NES or Famicom.
Famicom and NES.
Yeah.
In America, it was Game Boy Advance, and then after the couple of them, then the GameCube one came out, and then so it was the DS, and then the Wii one.
Okay.
They came out with it's Fire Emblem 7 in Japan, which came out here on the Game Boy Advance, which is just called Fire Emblem here because that was the first one that came out here.
Was that 2002, 2003, right?
I actually don't remember when that one came out.
I think I remember because I was working at Toys R Us at the time. I was in college, I believe.
Okay. And how about you, Charles? Are you planning on picking it up?
I'm actually just now getting myself into the Fire Emblem series. I'm actually now playing Shadow Dragon from the Ambassador program. I actually like it. I want to eventually pick up Awakening, though, because I've heard people say great things about it. And then once I eventually get through with Awakening, if I ever do get it, when I do, I will possibly see about trying out the new Fire Emblem that they're talking about. And it looks really good, though.
All right.
Sounds good. It looked like we had somebody else join the podcast.
Ooh! Welcome!
Mia's quadruple one.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
And he just
He's like, oh, hi there. Oh, bye.
There you go.
We called him out and he left.
He's still showing on mine.
He's like, I'll be back.
I can hear him, but barely.
Yeah, it's like really broken up.
I can see a little head. I can see
Has everyone got their opinions?
I was going to ask him his if he can get his mic to work better.
What? The mic's not working?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Ooh, that's not a.
I know.
I'm just gonna.
I haven't really,
Ooh.
Bad.
Your mic is a little bad.
Yes, it's
A little?
really bad.
I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, she was trying to be nice.
It's chalkboard bad.
Yeah, see if you can fix your mic, dude, and we'll have you come back and join.
Oh wow.
All right, but moving on to the next topic. Next, they showed Puzzles and Dragons Z and Puzzles and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition that comes out May 2015. Yeah. So, is this something you'll be interested in? Do you think it's got a decent price getting both games for? Is it $40? I believe for the 3DS.
Yeah, it was $40, I think.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on this, Alex? Like, how do you feel about it?
When I first saw it, it was like, okay, it's a puzzle game. But then the only thing that kind of intrigued me was the Mario, but it just looks similar to Candy Crush, which I'm not really a puzzle gaming person, but if anyone else may try to get me to play, I might, but I'm not really interested in it. But pretty much it.
All right. And how about you, Nick? Will you be picking this game up? Or games, since it's two games together?
It's a 2-for-1 pricing, but even if it's two, it's still the same game, but with Mario slapped onto it.
Yeah.
However, it's a very, very popular puzzle game, and I think I'm going to pick it up. But what was interesting that I read about it is the developers didn't even ask Nintendo to use their IP. They just kind of made it and showed Nintendo, and Nintendo approved it. So I thought that was a pretty neat little tidbit. But yeah, I think I'll pick it up. But it was $40, right?
Yeah.
I think I'll wait for a price drop at that point.
Okay. Ooh. And how about you, Tim?
Honestly, I
thoughts?
feel like it's Nintendo's answer to all these cell phone games coming out left and right, and it's a weird approach to take it. And I really sense this game's probably going to be ending up in a bargain bin somewhere.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know. I've these kind of types of games that slap any Nintendo characters. What was that one board game that came out on Wii? It started Mario characters and Dragon Quest characters.
Nick, you
that was
on that
Fortune
game.
Street.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty decent game, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
love
were.
Fortune Street.
Yeah, but the thing is, it just went under the radar, and only
Yeah.
certain people like us knew about it. And it's just, I don't know what to think about it.
yeah.
But
All right.
So you kind of on the fence, maybe not.
I'm gonna say pass on that one. Might be fun, pick it up. I mean, it might be pretty cool because if it's like the other ones, then yeah, we'll definitely give it a shot.
All right, cool. How about you, Coupon? Is this a game that you're interested in? Or?
Absolutely not. I won't be getting this game. It's for the phones. It's a phone game. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, it
it
looks
is.
nice. It looks good. You know, people who enjoy puzzle games of that nature have at it, but it will not be me. I like other puzzle games, not this type.
Yeah,
Candy
definitely.
Crush.
I mean, like, it was
Yeah.
probably on the phones for like 99 cents, kind of like Angry Birds. But then when they bring it to like consoles and handhelds, they charge full price for it.
Right. No, I'm not paying full price for
Yeah.
a telephone game. I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, like
Definitely.
I think it'd be better if it was like $20 for both games.
Oh, well,
Maybe $20 or less, maybe, but not no $40. Nah.
Yeah, definitely.
It seems to be becoming a trend now. I'm putting cell phone games on like handhelds and consoles. So
They can keep on doing trending. I won't be
there
buying.
you go. All right. So how about you, Kira? Is this a game you be picking up? Puzzles and Dragons Z Super Mario Bros. Edition?
No. No. I'm gonna still like. It's like good for it, and you know what? People are gonna buy it because it has Mario on it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. People will buy it, but it's just Nintendo. I don't know. Nintendo's weird. I feel like lately they have been overpricing games that shouldn't have that price. Like honestly, I don't think Tamagotchi Life should have had the price of $40 when it came out. I still don't think it's a $40 game. And
Agreed.
there are some other ones here and there that are not worth the price. And this one, even though we know very little about it, it's really not worth the $40 price tag. Would I pick it up if it was a lot cheaper? Yeah, maybe if it was like $15, like it looks like it's worth. But,
I'm with you on that.
All right. So how about you, Charles? This Puzzles and Dragons, would this be something you'd be picking up, or is this
No, absolutely not. No, I'm exactly agreeing with just the same thing with like Kira said. It's too expensive. Or excuse me, I think Kira said that. I can't remember. But she actually said I think the same thing about the price being too high. It is too high. Nintendo's been going ridiculous with the pricing. They need to lower down on certain games.
Yeah, I agree.
But otherwise, no, not interested.
Yeah. I won't be
Maybe
picking
in a
it up.
bargain bin, maybe, but it depends. Maybe.
That's where we'll find it soon
Yeah.
enough.
I mean,
The Black Friday $5 bin, that's where it's going to be next year? Or this
Right.
coming year?
And it's
Sounds
sad,
about
but
right.
it's just the pricing, really. They really screwed the pooch on that one.
But
Yeah.
again, at the same time, people are going to drop $40 on it because it has Mario on it, and you know
That's
what?
true.
Nintendo's going to be like, oh, we're selling a lot of these copies more than we thought. Let's not price drop it. I mean, it has
Yeah.
Mario on it, so,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not
Mario
going to
games tend to hold their value.
That's a good assessment.
This
I
is
like
why I do
that.
not like Mario.
Yeah, it's like Nintendo slaps them and everything to get you to buy
Even
something.
Tamagotchi Life right now is not price dropped. As far as I know, it's not price dropped,
haven't
and that's a
heard of
game
price
that
drop.
deserves a price drop so
It
bad.
really is. That's the reason I haven't bought it yet.
It's a fun game. It is not worth $40 at all. It's barely worth $30.
Yeah, I actually still want to pick that game up, but I do
I
agree
will
it could be
eventually,
cheaper.
but it has to get a price drop, or it's just going to stay in
I
bargain
got
bin
the
on the
I
shelf.
find it very fun and entertaining.
Yeah. But I won't be picking it up either, Puzzles and Dragons, and not even the Mario one. So it looks like you're alone on this one, Nick. Looks like you're the only one that'll be getting it.
All right.
Like,
It's
it
like
should
more
have been
for
like a
me.
$10. Like if it was like a $10 eShop game or something like
Yes.
Yeah.
that, I
Yeah.
could see. But $40, that's way overpriced.
Yeah.
I don't care if Mario's in it or not. Mario don't pay my bills.
That's for sure.
Let's see. I know after that they talked about Pokemon Shuffle, and I believe this one is actually free, and it comes out next month.
Microtransactions. I'm not getting it.
Yeah. So how about we'll start with you again, Alex? How you feel?
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you just say? You got
Pokemon Shuffle. It's the free Pokemon game that comes out next month. But like Coupon said, it's gonna be microtransactions. So is this something you'll pick up or skip it?
I might get it. I'm not really sure. I'm still having thoughts on that, but for most part, it's a possible chance. Not really.
Okay. All right. How about you, Nick?
It's free, so I mean, you can't say no to free. Except when you get to the microtransactions, then that's when you count me out.
Yeah.
I don't do microtransactions. It's what plagued cell phones. It's what ruined like that sort of demographic.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
the puzzle game for Pokemon, I forgot what it's called already because I don't really care.
Pokemon
Shuffle.
Well, I'm gonna shuffle on out.
Right.
Okay.
So no,
Where's
that's
the
a no
love
for
for
me.
Sonic Shuffle?
Okay. All right. So how about you, Tim? I know you're gonna jump in on this. He's like, nah.
Nope, microtransactions are not my favorite.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Valuable lessons during Rock Band.
Yeah. You did. And Coupon, I pretty much know what you're going to say on this.
Pretty much. I mean, because I just need to see how Nintendo's going to do the microtransactions, but I'm not going to get it either way. I just want to know how they're going to actually implement this microtransaction. Are they going to have a particular way to do it? But I'm sorry, microtransactions to me, there's really no right way to do it, in my opinion. It's just, nah. It's a HE double hockey sticks, no.
Straight and to the point. That's what I like. All right, how about you, Kira? Is Pokemon Shuffle something you might pick up, or?
Again, if it's free, it's like, okay, why not? But like, I feel like this, like a Pokemon puzzle game. Let's be honest. Remember Pokemon Troze? Like a Pokemon puzzle game is something you could put a price on. But the other thing, like, that game should have been free. It's like it got switched or something. Like, what? I mean, yeah.
Is it working?
What? What?
No.
Is it working?
I think that's his mic. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good.
Okay, it sounds better than it did before.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome back.
I know, yes.
To be honest, I actually was looking forward to that game, kind of.
Oh yeah. Nice.
I never played it. I think the reason Puzzle Dragon looked interesting to me was just the fact that I don't know, it's a Mario RPG.
Yeah.
I don't care about the dragon fin.
Yeah.
To be honest. But when I saw the Mario concept, I was like, oh, this kind of looks interesting.
All right.
So you got two people. So you got somebody with you now, Nick. That'll be.
You got me, man. I got you.
he got a Puzzle and Dragons bro now.
I'm not saying I'll get it, but it does look interesting. Looks like something I keep my eye on too.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll skip. Were you done, Kira, with your thoughts on Pokemon Shuffle, or?
No, yeah, really, like that's it. It's a free game. Go get it and be happy.
There you go. Get it and be happy. That's gonna be my motto for this year.
That should be their advertisements. It's free.
There you go.
Get it.
Man, I don't know. Go ahead, Charles. What are your thoughts on Pokemon Shuffle? Like, will you be picking it up, or?
Not really. I mean, I do like a lot of Pokemon games, but I've also lost a lot of interest in Pokemon as time's gone by. Like, the last entry in the Pokemon series that I've actually enjoyed was Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I mean, I know that was a remake from the second generation, and I'm not trying to go like, oh, second generation's better than anything of the new ones, but I personally wasn't as big a fan as Pokemon X and Y as a lot of others were, and I just don't see myself possibly getting Pokemon Shuffle. I mean, especially because of the microtransactions. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
pretty much agreeing with everybody else.
It's going to turn a lot of people off from it. I don't know.
Because it's exactly like how they did the that Rusty's baseball game. That was the same way.
Yeah.
You had to do microtransactions for that game, and it was free.
And is it the new what's the fighting game Microsoft's doing? Aren't they doing microtransactions with that? I can't remember which one.
Yeah, for Killer Instinct. Yep.
Yeah, that.
God.
Yep.
Let's take a beloved franchise and destroy it.
I mean, it looks like it's a nice game and everything. It just spoils it with all these microtransactions and stuff.
Like, hey, you want to play as that character?
Sad.
Right.
I know. It's like, I want to purchase the game and it be full, and I can just play it. You know, if some DLC comes later, I don't feel like they held out the game on purpose. I'm
Right.
fine with
You pop the disc in and you play. Nope, you don't own those characters. You gotta go buy them. What?
it. Exactly.
You get one character. You get one character. What?
Yeah.
No. Stop.
So, yeah, so Pokemon Shuffle's a pass for me too. I won't be picking it up. But I mean, I guess it's cool to see Nintendo trying out new things and see how they'll work.
That's fine. Try everything you want to try out, but
But if Nintendo announced like Pokemon Snap 2, like Nintendo fans would just like be passed out and just screaming. So.
well, they need to do that one because it's perfect for the gamepad.
Gamepad, yeah. So,
Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect for it.
I think we need another Pokemon pinball.
I wouldn't mind another Pokemon pinball. I really wouldn't. I mean, as long as it's on 3DS and if they gave it for like maybe $6 or $10 or something,
Yeah.
wouldn't be bad.
eShop, baby. eShop.
Speaking of eShop, that goes right along with the next topic. Wii games being added to the Nintendo Wii U eShop. We're starting off with Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is available now. It's $10, and I think for a week, and then it jumps up to 10. No, 20 jumps up to $20.
$10, yeah.
And then January 22nd, we're getting Punch-Out, and then January 29th, we're getting Metroid Prime Trilogy. So how do y'all feel about this? I personally was expecting GameCube games to be next, but Alex, do you like the Wii games are going to be on the eShop, or do you think Nintendo is wasting their time with this? How do you feel?
I honestly think they did a good deal on this. I was hoping I'd be able to get Mario Galaxy 2 because I never got it on the Wii yet, but I thought it was a good deal. I was actually looking forward to getting that. I wouldn't mind getting that game and probably Metroid Trilogy and maybe Punch Out. Looks interesting.
There you go. All right, how about you, Nick?
I have a few problems with this.
Oh yeah.
But also I have a few good things to say.
Yeah.
The first one is finally fans could get Metroid Prime Trilogy without having to pay that hefty fee.
Exactly. Thank you.
But that's the only good thing I can see about it. The bad things are how much different does it actually look? If it's just upscaled, then it's just upscaled. I mean, there's really not much difference to it. I mean, the games still look good, but if you're paying like $10, if you already have it, there's no point in upgrading to it. Another issue is why not Mario Galaxy 1 instead of 2?
That's what I was wondering. Like, why did they start with the second one?
Because you can find one on just about anywhere. 2 you literally cannot find anywhere, and I've
Really?
You literally cannot find 2.
Once in a while.
So
It's still straight.
they should have did both of them in a package, maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yes.
they
Yeah,
should
2 for
in a
$20.
package, maybe. But that's pretty much why they picked 2 because it literally you can't find it nowhere, and if you do, it's astronomical prices.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's my thoughts. I think it doesn't look much different. The 3 starting games, Punch Out's nice. That's always an option. Metro Prime Trilogy, that's the thing that caught my attention. And Mario Galaxy 2, they should have put the first one or at least both of them on.
Oh, yeah.
That's my thoughts.
Yeah.
Am I getting it? No, because look at that. I have a lot of games back there. I don't need that to watch.
What is going on?
What? Who is that? They sound
It's
demonic.
Sounds like McDonald's drive-through. You want fries with that?
I know, right?
Lady, pull over.
There you go. Your mic is acting up again, dude. So,
Oh God!
Whoa, he's gone.
yes.
Back out and try again.
we can't be losing our guests because of that shriek. I'm sorry, man. No hate, but you can't.
Whose mic is that?
It's what's his name? Maez 111, the guy that joined us. It's none of our mics. So
Well,
No.
it's his. When he started speaking the last time, it sounded all right, and I was back to that shriek again. So.
Baez, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to.
We gotta think about our ears and our listeners. Sorry, man. But anyway, Tim, what are your thoughts on Wii titles being added to the Wii U eShop? How do you feel?
Well, as a retro guru, that was a huge surprise for me. Personally, I still want GameCube games because that would have been awesome. I've actually had a complaint about the downloadable Wii games already. Apparently, Mario Galaxy 2 has an issue. If you have a USB drive attached to your Wii U. The save file completely blacks out the screen, so it crashes off and on, and no update patch has been issued. And to answer Nick's question, yeah, they're pretty much upscaled, and that's pretty much it. Because the game, as soon as it launches, it goes straight into Wii mode. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It was
They
a weird
basically
decision.
released it to skip that step, to
Yep.
having to go to the Wii menu.
Pretty much. It's like, I don't know, for a second I think it's like Nintendo doesn't realize that, hey, remember our system's backwards compatible? And they completely ignore that and then decide to do this. But the plus side, and also the value of Punch-Out's really gone insane too, so I was kind of surprised by that one. So getting it for $10 is going to be pretty nice. And also, of course, Metroid Prime Trilogy. I can't wait to see what other titles are involved. I've heard Sin and Punishment Star Successor might be one of them.
Yeah, it's in Europe already.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And Europe. Speaking of Europe, they're getting when we're getting
Last
Punch Out,
Story.
they're getting Donkey Kong Country Returns.
They're getting Last Story and also the other one you just mentioned. I totally forgot.
Oh, really? Wow, I
Yeah, they
didn't know
got Last
that.
Story, so
What is
we
up
might
with
be
Europe,
getting
man?
it too.
Seriously,
Okay.
Europe's getting too much love.
Man, the U.S. always gets the least amount of love.
Yep. And then it was always like it was a double-edged sword.
We could have a whole podcast for hours on that subject alone.
Let's not.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're gonna keep it upbeat. So anyway, Coupon, what are your thoughts on Wii titles being on the eShop?
Well, for starters, I think why they did this is because personally, I just think they're having some situations with the GameCube situation. Yeah, everybody wants the GameCube, but there's something going on and that we probably do not understand, so we just gotta be patient, and that's just the way it is with Nintendo. It
Yeah.
sucks, but it is. But however, as far as those, what they're doing with the Wii on the eShop, I like it for the simple fact you can get those obscure titles that are at crazy prices on eBay and Amazon and whatnot. I'm pretty sure that's what they're looking at because they notice a lot of the scalpers out there and stuff. And they probably want to make it available to the rest of us who didn't get a chance to play those games. I already have Punch Out, so I'm obviously not going to buy it again. But if you have Mario, Galaxy 2, you're obviously not going to get it again. It was kind of a miss with the whole the Mario Galaxy 2 and not putting one on there. I think they should have did both, but whatever. But for the trilogy, definitely getting that. Never got to play a single Metroid in my life. Blasphemy, I know. But
Does it sound better?
So good.
yeah, you sound better. But I'm going to definitely get that. So I just see it as an opportunity to get those titles that you would normally, that you can't find anywhere, readily available, and that you would have to pay crazy prices for. I hope that's how they're using it for, and not going to give us titles that we can easily get, because obviously we got backwards compatibility. It's kind of retarded.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. So I'm holding out hope that GameCube is coming. It's just they're going to have to make more GameCube controllers, and I think there's a situation with that I could get into later, but I have a theory. But I like it. I like what they're doing. I just hope people give them a chance and not jump down their throat for that. They're not making a mistake. Trust and believe they're not. They weighed their options, I'm sure.
All right. There
I'm
you
back,
go.
guys. Sorry about that.
She bring up some good points. And Kira, how do you feel about Wii games being on the Wii U eShop?
I mean, it's totally cool. There's nothing wrong or bad about it. It's not really something that I'm into. I get a lot of my games physical copies. I just feel a lot more secure when I have physical copies, and I feel like I actually own the game when I have physical copies.
Yeah.
As far as the Metroid Prime series, I only own the first one, but the third one is not hard to find, at least for me. So whenever it's time to get them, I'll just get the physical copies. So I probably won't be getting the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with the GameCube, yeah, we want it, but at the same time, for me, it's like the GameCube games that I want, I already have. Like, that sounds really like, oh, I have all these games, but I mean, I really do. Like, there's not much else on those two systems that I want to play anymore. I want to play new games, so that's all I'm really looking forward to. Like, I don't care. what they put on the eShop and what they don't. I have $8 to spend on the eShop, and I haven't spent it in like 2 months because I have no idea what I want to buy because everything on the eShop I already have in physical form.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got like $9. I'm just like,
Go to the indie section. That's what I've been doing.
Well, I've been
Yeah,
purchasing
they-
indies, yes, but like as far as that's concerned, it's just indies. But I mean, actual games, no. I'll wait until they come out with something new.
Do you like
The only two
puzzle
games on there right now that I'd probably get is either Golden Sun or Advance Wars because I haven't played either one of them.
I
But
just
I
want
don't
to
know.
get Tesla Grad, but I'll get it eventually.
Do you like puzzle games, Kira?
Get off.
No, not really.
Who are you?
There's some cool puzzle games on the eShop. Like I've been enjoying this one called Art of Balance. I've been enjoying that one a lot.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I heard of
hit
that
for
one.
me for
Yeah.
puzzle games.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
I heard that was pretty decent.
All right, so Charles, how do you feel about Wii titles being added to the Wii U eShop? Is it something you like?
Personally, for me, while I own a lot of the Wii games that they did come out with originally, I might be picking up Punch-Out for download because I never got to play Punch-Out. I never played Punch-Out when I was a kid. So that one will be one of them that I will probably pick up. But otherwise, I think it's a kind of cool idea. But I'm still kind of also concerned on why we haven't had any other games, not specifically just GameCube games, but other titles, like N64 titles. I thought they were going to be bringing other titles instead of just, because we already have NES, we have Game Boy Advance, we have Super Nintendo games, so where are the N64 games now?
Yeah, I've been wondering about that.
That's another good one. But otherwise, the only one I'll be probably picking up is Punch-Out because I actually still have my physical copy of Metroid Prime Trilogy in the steelbook case, which is all nice and pretty and everything. But otherwise, well, I found it when I was at a GameStop at just a random place. Like I don't even remember where, but and it wasn't inflated though when they had it. I think it was normal price. Like it was brand new.
Oh, that's
Nobody
awesome.
had bought it, and it even had the art book with it.
Lucky.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Totally jelly
Yeah.
over here.
Sorry.
That game
I have
really
it as
was
well.
good.
It's okay. I'm good.
But otherwise, though, Punch-Out might be one that I'll pick up, but I think it was an okay idea for them to do it, just like how you said, for the price inflation for games, especially because you can't find Super Mario Galaxy, and a lot of the other ones are inflated. So I like the idea, but they need to bring some other titles too, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with me.
So yeah, I feel like if you've never owned any of those games, you want to get them real cheap, and you never owned a Wii and played them, then it's a nice option to add. As far as like it being quicker just to get to them on the menu, I mean, going to the Wii mode don't really bother me to play Wii games.
Yeah.
So, and like
Never
Kira, I
did me
prefer to
either.
have like Kira said, I prefer to have physical copies of my game as well. I don't mind buying digital version of indie games, but if it's in the store on the shelf on a disc, I'm going to always buy the physical copy first. Like,
Agreed.
like with Wii Sports Club, even though after playing it, I still think that was overpriced at $30. I didn't buy the, and that was like a kind of like a microtransaction thing. You had to pay $10 for each sport and all that. I went and waited until it came out on disc. So, and then same with NES Remix, that ended up coming out on disc eventually as well. So a lot of Nintendo games, I tend to wait and see if they'll release them on disc eventually before I buy them digital. So, but I was hoping, like I kind of expected Nintendo to add Wii games eventually, but I was hoping they would do like revamp them with like HD and upgrade them, and then be like, here's Super Mario Galaxy HD, or
I
something like
figured
this.
they weren't.
That's what I thought they were going to do. Like here's here's Mario Kart Wii HD, games like that, but they didn't. They're just like, here's a
It's gonna
quicker way to
take a
do
while
it.
to HD all those.
Yeah, it would take a while, but like even if they gave you like a Wii-game revamp in HD, be like even if we got like one every 2-3 months, something like that, I would have been cool with that.
Yeah, but this is Nintendo we're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. And remember how long it took for them to just make Legend of Zelda Wind Waker for the Wii U? It took them a long time to do that.
Yeah. But hopefully, with all the revamping they've been doing within the company, they'll start getting games and stuff out quicker. Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to do. So.
True.
But yeah, so like I say, I think it's got its pros and it got its cons, but I really was expecting GameCube games to be next. Like the Wii games being added was a
I'm hoping
surprise.
that's next. I hope that's
I really do, because
GameCube with some other titles from like N64, like you said, and something.
I want Mario Kart Double Dash revamped with online play. Like, I will buy that in a heartbeat.
Then again, to be honest, I really just want new games. I could care less.
Yeah, I honestly like any games, depending, but I like that they do that.
Yeah. Like, I don't want a whole bunch of remakes, but there's a couple of games I would love to see redone. Like, I'm hoping that Super Mario Sunshine HD rumor is true, because I would love to see a redone version of that. But we'll find out. That's a day one purchase for me if I'm working by then. Let's see. Next, I know let's move on to the next topic. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. I'm excited. And then Nintendo revealed that's going to have amiibo support, which I figured. And the way it works is the Kirby amiibo will give you a Star Dash without having to collect 100 stars. And the King Dedede amiibo will give you 6 health bars instead of just 4. And the Meta Knight amiibo will give you a increased speed dash. So, will you be picking this game up, Alex? And how do you feel about the amiibo support that it's getting?
Well, after I saw that you pretty much, player 1, you get to see a big cursor, you slide your Kirby around. Well, player 2, player 3, and player 4, you get to move around, help player 1 out, and it's a puzzling game. It looks alright. The story mode where the whole colors are being slow, and then it's your job to get all the colors back. Story plot. I like the amiibo support, I guess. Get different costumes of it. I'd give it a try, I guess. I mean, it's possible.
Okay, so it's a maybe for you. Alright, cool. How about you, Nick? Will you be picking up Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, and how do you feel about the amiibo support that it's getting?
Well, as Alex said, the gamepad is being used like New Super Mario Bros. U, where one person is just the helper and everyone else is kind of running around doing their own thing. I guess that's all right. I mean, it's just all right. That's really it. Nothing too special about it. But it's Kirby. It's probably going to be an easy game because that's what Kirby really is, except for Kirby 64. That was fun, but it was kind of tough at times.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah. Kirby's Air Ride was good too, but
I like that they did the clay animation.
I love the art style. I like how they're changing it up again with that. They did yarn, now they're doing clay. So
nice.
I like that they experiment with that with Kirby and Yoshi recently.
Yeah.
When I first saw the trailer, I thought it was going to be a little similar to Kirby's Epic Yarn, the Wii game. Which, honestly, I had that game. It was a really easy one, but I still play it off a little here and there.
Yeah.
Well, when I saw the second trailer, I was like, oh, so it's clay. It's pretty much where player 2, player 3, and player 4, you do all that, and player 1, you just surround the whole game.
Yeah. And the amiibo support, I mean, it's amiibo. I mean, Nintendo's not going to lock this huge mode inside of an amiibo that you can unlock. It's just going to be the small things, and I think that's what amiibo is. A collector figurine that you can get, but it unlocks some cool stuff within your game. Nothing too crazy, but it's just enough to, I guess, have. Which, I mean, it's been disappointing in a few games, like Toad's Treasure Tracker.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll be speaking on that later.
8-bit code.
But, as again, we'll touch on that subject later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have some words on that.
But,
Okay.
If it's depending on the price, if it's $40, I'll pick it up. But 50 or 60, I think
Looking
is
like it's gonna be 60. Unfortunately,
60?
I'm seeing it on GameStop for the full price.
Yes.
That's a HE double hockey sticks moment.
Yeah, that game should be like 40 at the most. I think.
Should have been like Treasure Tracker.
Yeah.
Yep. So in this case, it's a pass until price drop. It's a maybe.
I hear you.
Yeah,
All right.
too.
And all right. So how about you, Tim? You be picking up Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, and how do you feel about the amiibo support that the game is getting?
That's a no.
Yeah.
We got confirmation.
There you go.
That is actually not true. Actually, Kirby's a very guilty pleasure for me since the beginning. So I was actually very excited. However, yes, the price is what really irks me on that one because a lot of people were reporting it was supposed to be $39 and then shows up as $60. And the amiibo support, yeah, I'm cool with that because I got my Kirby ready to go.
There you go. Will you be getting
yeah,
Meta Knight and King DDD to go along with it?
Meta Knight, I'd love to have right now. I thought I was close to pre-ordering them, but chances are probably not. But I'll get a hold of them.
Yeah. And Meta Knight is exclusive to Best Buy, right?
That's right.
Okay, just making sure.
That's
I'm on my P's and Q's. Yeah.
That's another topic. I'd say exclusive things need to go. It's just something that's
They're gonna
irritable.
always do that. That's just.
Oh, well, actually, the Amiibos will be the next
sucks,
topic,
but-
so yeah.
It's dumb.
Alright.
I remember the first time I ever seen anything like that was when Soul Calibur 2 first came out, and they had those Atomic Charlotte figurines. And I tried forever to get the Spawn. There was two different ones, one with his mask and one without. It's like, okay, so he's got a little bunny hat. Who cares? But yeah, people were killing each other left and right for that silly figurine.
Yeah, they were. So Coupon, I already know how you're excited over this, but you see on the squeal, so
Well, yeah, Kirby is one of my favorites and all that
I'm
stuff.
down there.
But at the same time, there ain't no way I'm about to pay that much for that game. I'm sorry. Love the art style. I am digging the art style. It's so cute. It's so adorable. It is such a shame. It will remain on the shelf until the price cut. If it is at $40, I might get it, but it still isn't a day one buy for me, surprisingly, even though I like Kirby. I have a mind of my own. No, but yeah, I think it's a nice game. It's one of my guilty pleasures as well. I love a Kirby game here and there. Some of them are pretty, easy. Others are fairly challenging, and I just enjoy them for what they are. It's just a nice little romp through the park type of deal, beating up some characters, swallowing things up, stuff like that. But in this one, apparently he isn't swallowing anything. He's using like I don't know. I missed out on the first
game.
Is the second one to the other one? Okay, so I missed the first one, which I'm looking around for, so I can play that and so I can get up on that. But yeah, for the most part, it's not a day one buy for me, and it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully it's at $40, and even then, I might still have to wait.
I have a feeling it's going to price drop in the future.
I hope they drop it. It is a treasure tracker type of game,
Like Game and Wario, I think they launched at like $60. I was like, there's no way.
As for the amiibo support, okay, it's decent for what it is. Obviously, amiibos, I already get it. Amiibos are not going to be no grand scheme of things type of DLC type of add-on. So that needs to just be wiped out of our heads because they're just not going to do that. But there is so much they can do. And why haven't the amiibos had a game of their own yet? That's a question I want to ask.
Yeah, like
we need an amiibo exclusive type of game where
Amiibo Nintendo Land type.
Yeah, something like
that. You know how much that was selling.
It's a missed opportunity, Nintendo. Get on it. Let's go.
Yeah. It seems like they're kind of doing that with Mario Party 10 with the amiibo.
Yeah, they could totally do it with Mario Party 10, but they're not, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: if they did a big content on an amiibo, they would have to actually get customers to buy more of it, and then
they would have to make more.
Yeah, and I mean, they would just probably be a big amount of content that people might get. Like, oh, I have to get amiibo just to play this.
Yeah, they got to be careful on what they add into the game. Like, if people feel like the amiibos are being used to lock stuff that you should just got in the game already, then that'll upset people. At the same time, you got to feel like they're going to add something decent too. So, like, I actually like. We'll talk about that later, but I actually like how the amiibos are being used in Codename Steam.
Yeah,
actually, that's why
that was cool. That was a good.
We'll discuss that later. But anyway, Kira, how do you feel about Kirby and Rainbow Curse? Will you be picking it up, or how do you feel about the amiibo support? That's good.
As far as Kirby is concerned as a whole, I really don't give two craps about the series until they announce Kirby Air Ride 2. That's all
that's the only
Everybody's waiting for that.
Go back to 03. Okay.
Yes. I was like, that's
I'm just saying, like, no, I like Kirby games, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, I'm not ever gonna get one on day one, or like unless if I just have the extra money, or if one is like people are saying it's really good, I'll pick it up and I'll play it. But I'm gonna spend my hard-earned money on Kirby Air Ride 2. That I would pre-order and buy a day one. But yeah, that's how I feel about the Kirby series. Kirby Air Ride I love so much.
I know that's the only Kirby game that I actually ever purchased was Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube.
Yeah,
Like I played the other ones, but it's either I got them free, but I never purchased them.
The only Kirby game I think I purchased day one was the Kirby Dream Collection.
Oh yeah. And it didn't come with a Kirby Wii remote. That was surprising. I thought Nintendo would have jumped on that. Peach
It's a
gets
nice
her
art
own
book,
remote.
soundtrack, and that was about it. But it did a better job than that Super Mario All-Star Collection, that's for sure.
That is true. They did a much better job with the Kirby collection. The Super Mario All-Star collection was a huge letdown.
Because that one, they put a lot of effort. They gave you the history timeline and a couple episodes of Kirby coming at you, or back at you, and that was really thought out.
Yeah.
Oh, and a demo to the Kirby Return to Dreamland. That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
I think when it came, like, the Mario All-Stars, it's just the regular Mario All-Stars. And they didn't even give you the Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World on disc. They just gave you the regular Mario All-Stars with just the 4 games.
Yeah.
They just slapped it on a disc and called it a day.
I was like, I mean, it's cool to have because my SNES stopped working, so, it's nice that I get to play it again. But it was like, you could have done so much more with this Nintendo. It's like they was more focused on releasing the Mario merchandise. Like, you had the Mario Red Limited Edition Wii and then the DSi, and DSi. And then it was just like the game was just afterthought. Just slopped around on the disc and call it a day. So.
Yeah.
But the packaging is nice. I love the packaging.
Oh, yeah, they did. I think they focused more on that than the game.
Yeah, but the Kirby one, they did a much better job with. Which I would have thought would have been the opposite. I would have thought they would have done a better job with Mario, seeing how it sells, and just kind of do Kirby together at the last minute. But
yeah.
Good.
Right.
But anyways, how about you, Charles? You plan on picking up Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, and how do you feel about the amiibo support that the game is getting?
Basically, when I think about Kirby in general, Kirby is phenomenal. I played almost every Kirby game except for Air Ride, and I need to get into Air Ride eventually.
You just made me and Kira mad.
I know.
I haven't played it either, so don't feel bad.
I'm gonna say, obviously, it's not like any other Kirby game. It's racing, and let's be honest, most people play City Trial. Is that true?
Shun the non-believer!
But
Bro, my childhood was based around frickin' City Trial. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I mean, it's not like any other Kirby game. It really is not. I mean, it's mostly like you mostly play it for multiplayer, which is really fun. So, but dude, pick it up. It's great.
okay, but basically, like the last entry in the Kirby series that I played was Kirby Triple Deluxe. I love the hell out of that game. I love the heck out of that game. Excuse me.
That one.
And I really loved that game. There was everything that I wanted in a Kirby game for the 3DS on it. It was just awesome all the way from the beginning to the end. Now, for Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, though, I didn't even play the original Canvas Curse on DS. And that's another game I eventually hope that they would even bring to the eShop to maybe have us be able to try out. Now, I think that would actually be even a cooler idea is around the time before they release Rainbow Curse, if they release Rainbow Curse, then they also come out with Canvas Curse as a way to kind of show, like, okay, hey, if you've never played the original one, there you go. It would be cool if they did that, but otherwise, as of right now, if it's $60, not going to happen. As much as I love Kirby, I'm not going to pay $60 for a Kirby game.
Yeah.
I'll wait until it goes down in price.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I want to see more gameplay on it too before I make a final decision. And like y'all said, see it dropping. It looks great. I love the animation, the art style, but $60 and all. And
Yeah.
the thing I like about us is even though we're huge Nintendo fans and gamers, we're consumers first. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay that much for it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it looks really nice.
Yeah, it does look nice.
Let's see. So what are they? Next, they talked about Amiibo Wave 3 that launches February. So next month we'll be getting King DDD, Rosalina and Luma, Bowser, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mega Man, Toon League, Sheep, Ike, Shulk, Lucario, and Meta Knight. We'll start with you, Alex. Will you be picking up any of Wave 3 of Amiibo?
Yeah,
Or?
I'm definitely going to try to get some money so I can buy some Wave 3 Amiibos. I would totally do that. But I feel like Wave 4 is going to be the last set, isn't it?
They haven't said, but I have a feeling it might be.
Yeah, I have a feeling it might be, but yeah, I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on some Wave 3 Amiibos. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely am.
All right, cool. How about you, Nick? Will you be picking up any of the Wave 3 of the Amiibo, or are you done?
Well, I've got every amiibo pre-ordered so far. I just got to pre-order Wave 4 and the new Mario line. But with the new Mario line being announced, I feel like it's going to be the last of the Smash Bros. Ones.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
I mean, it just the evidence kind of stacks up against that or with that. But you know, if I'm able to pre-order Wave 4, I hope the scalpers don't get to it first.
Yeah.
Because I've already had that. I've already had GameStop sell mine to people who freaking wanted them, which sucks.
That's messed up, man. But
It
it's
is messed
GameStop,
up,
so I'm
yeah.
not
Should be
surprised.
illegal.
I was to hold it for at least, what is it, 48 hours?
Yeah, 48 hours. But that my GameStop particularly holds them for as long as you pre-order them.
Okay.
So, but they just sold it right off the bat when I went up
Dang.
there, and I was mad.
That's
But,
that greed, man.
Yeah, the only ones I'm missing is Marth and Little Mac, and then Wave 3. So, there's that. But yeah, I will be picking them up. Hopefully, I'll be able to pre-order Wave 4 and the new ones. So, yeah, that's my answer.
All right, cool. How about you, Tim? Will you be picking up any of the Wave 3 of the Amiibo?
Wave 3, definitely I want my heart on Mega Man and Sonic. And
Yes.
was she coming out in that one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to complete my Zelda and King DDD, of course, because I just finished Wave 2 finally. God, that was a bear. I think the hardest one for me to get a hold of was probably Pit. And other than that,
I heard it's pretty hard to find.
yeah, and of course I'm missing from Wave 1 the Trinity. I want to say that the Mario ones, those are pretty impressive, and I don't know. I'm not too sure about if I want to get those or not.
All right.
All right, how about you, Coupon? Will you be getting any of the Wave 3 of the Amiibo? And I guess since everybody's talking about them too, the Super Mario line or Wave 4, which is Robin, Lucina, Pac-Man, Wario, Ness, Charizard.
I already got all of Wave 4 on pre-order. I mean Wave 3 actually, but for Wave 4, I'll just probably get Pac-Man, Lucina, and Robin. I'm kind of getting to the point where I don't want to get all of them anymore. As for the Mario ones, I'm just getting Luigi because that whack pose he has. No,
Smash Brothers, yeah.
No, that's whack. So I'm just gonna get Luigi and Toad, and obviously turn him into Captain Toad. But yeah,
and Toadette.
and yeah, Captain Toad and Toadette. So I'll probably be
Yeah, maybe a Captain
two,
Toad
yeah.
one. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him Captain Toad because I'm mad they didn't have him as Captain Toad. He's just regular Toad. I don't like him.
You know what? This is Nintendo. I wouldn't be surprised if they never did release an actual Captain Toad.
That's okay. I'm gonna have my own original I made and that one. It don't matter.
So,
Coupon exclusive.
a question for you. I haven't found out this though, but which amiibos do work with Captain Toad?
Just Captain
Just
Toad.
Toad. Just Toad.
Just the Toad one right now.
And when we get on the subject of what he actually adds to the game, you're gonna,
No, boy, here we go.
a little rant.
It's like a little rant.
I know. You're like, oh, I ain't never seen Jason that angry before. No, it's not gonna be that bad.
Lies.
I know, right? He went angry like somebody stole his KFC chicken. You don't do that. Anyway, anyway, how about you?
Ferguson.
I know, right? Oh, it's bad. Jason's channel has been blocked from YouTube. But anyway, well, so that's pretty much all you got to say on the coupon?
Pretty much, I already
Okay,
got everything.
okay.
I'll be on these like white on rice.
I know she'd be on point. I'm ready for this. All right, so how about you, Kira? Will you be getting in
I
Wave
cannot
3
wait
or
for
Wave 4?
Amiibo.
The only ones that I think I'm gonna get, the only ones I have right now, I have Link, Kirby, and Peach. But the only ones I really want to get, like, cause I didn't get all of Wave 1. I really just want to get Fox and Zelda. But then past that, I really only want to get Lucina and Sonic and Toon Link. That's really it. I'm not all for buying tons of them because they're cool. I'll give them that. And they do have a point, but I don't see the point in buying all of them if I don't think they do enough yet for me to justify getting a whole wave or getting all of them. So yeah, I'm only waiting on like 3 or 4 more, and then I'm done.
She's got a point.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Charles? Will you be getting any of Wave 3 or 4 of the Amiibo or the Mario line?
I am actually already having to wait for my Mega Man and Shulk one, which are on pre-order. That's the only ones I'm getting from Wave 3, though, and then the only one I'm getting from Wave 4 is Lucina. That's it.
Okay.
And then I am done.
I'm done.
I am
The
done.
amiibo struggle is real. I'm like the only one in this podcast that doesn't even have one single amiibo to say I own. Like I feel left out.
You're a smart man. Trust me. It's a bad addiction,
It's
son.
a bad addiction. It really is.
Yeah.
If I
Scalpers
was-
have made it terrible.
Yeah. If I was working, I would get one. But I actually was
Like
telling
if
Nick
I
the
didn't,
other day.
if I didn't think I had to go rush out and quickly get one before the scalpers, I wouldn't be getting them as quickly as now. I would just wait and be like, I'll get that later.
I don't want all of them. I've never been one of them. I gotta collect
I
every
did,
single
but
one. I
That's
just
when
want certain
Nintendo
characters.
wanted
I wanted all of them.
Nintendo
But
wanted
now
you.
it's like whatever.
But
Nintendo
like,
wanted you to collect the ones that you wanted. Then all of a sudden, everyone's like, "No, gotta have them all."
Right.
like I really wanted
That's how I
Captain
think about
Falcon.
It's like a Pokemon addiction. Like, gotta catch them all.
it. Pretty
Exactly.
much, bastard.
But like I really wanted a Captain Falcon amiibo, and I actually had a friend mail me one, but it got lost by UPS, so I never did get it, which has me bummed out.
Man, you ain't,
And he's
you ain't
hard to
kidding about
find.
the UPS thing.
Yeah, and I was just like, really? I told Coop, I'm like, somebody opened that package and took that. That's what they did.
Oh yeah, they did.
People be doing that. They'll open stuff. Well, this might be something nicer here. I'm gonna take it. So I
My
was
pit
like,
got
well,
lost in the mail. He
But,
took 3 days to recover them.
Yeah, but it was actually Gregory Harris that sent it. But he said he's gonna try to find me another one and send me another one. So, and I have Bowser, Mega Man, and Sonic because those are must-owns for me. I have all of them on pre-order, and I want to get Rosalina if I can sometime in the future. And I think that's it.
Ganondorf and
You know, like
Mario.
like those are the ones I want to get that'll probably be hard to find. But like Mario and Donkey Kong, all of those will be easy. They'll be easy.
Where's
I see them
Ganondorf,
everywhere.
though?
Yeah, that's the only one I
Ganondorf.
need, and then I'm done with as
I
far as
wonder
like
what
the
Ganon's
Zelda
up
characters.
to.
Oh, I
I
do want
agree.
Pac-Man. I want to get him.
Yeah, I'm
Oh yeah,
totally
Pac-Man. I need him.
But all the Mario line of amiibos that's gonna work with Mario Party, I think they're all gonna be easy to find just because they're
Yeah.
Mario. Nintendo's gonna overproduce those to make sure they're everywhere.
Yeah, and they
I
go
don't
with
think
a
those are gonna
specific game too, so.
Yeah, so I don't think they're gonna be hard to find. But I did notice that there's a new Rosalina amiibo coming in the Mario line that you actually see being used in Mario Party.
No, it's just the regular Rosalina one. It's no new one.
Oh.
I know the Smash Brothers Rosalina works with it, but it looked like
No, they don't. Yeah, they actually haven't made one. It's you're using the Smash Brother one. They didn't make a new one for it.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they do though.
They might.
In that
Yeah.
pose. They'll
Yeah, it
probably
would be
do
nice
one.
if they did.
Yeah.
They should have showed her.
Yeah,
by now.
especially after all that stuff that one guy went ahead and did, buying
Oh, that's a
100
fake.
of them.
That's a fake clickbait
Oh, it was?
article. Yeah, it's fake. It is a
Oh.
clickbait article. So, but there
Oh,
is
goodness.
a bunch of scalpers out there that you gotta worry about though. So
Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad
he
at
showed
least
all
it
those
wasn't
pictures
real.
with all those amiibo that he had though.
that
Maybe
was
he just didn't get the
that
Rosalina
was
one.
fake. That was somebody that works at a store that made pictures and stuff like that.
But the scalpers are really getting crazy though. with
Yeah,
these
they're
amiibos. Like, but I noticed today, since Nintendo announced at the Direct that they're going to be putting Marth back out on the shelf, that the prices for Marth on like eBay and Amazon have dropped down a lot.
Yeah, he's already
Even though more are
dropped.
coming, so now they're trying to get rid of what they scalp. It's like, oh, there's more coming.
No.
Right. Sell these all. So
No.
it's like that's what
They
you
try
get.
to, they try to sell them for like what, $20 now?
Yeah, they're going for like 20, 30 bucks now.
I'll wait till they restock. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But I was like, people are like, I paid $80 for this amiibo, $100. No, there's no way I'm paying $80, $100. I'm not even paying $50 for an amiibo. The most I would go is $30 if it's one I really wanted, but I'm not paying no 60, 70, 80, $100 plus for no amiibo. So not worth it. I don't care how much I love this character. Like, no, I got more important things to do, like feed myself.
Make sure I have a place to stay.
Amiibo's not gonna feed. Exactly. Got to pay them bills. So everybody got their thoughts out on that. I
Yep.
guess we'll go ahead and jump to Mario Party 10, which they showed a new trailer for that. They showed a traditional party mode. There's a Bowser party mode and a new Amiibo party mode, which you have to have the Amiibos to unlock. So you can use your Amiibo character as a piece on the game board, kind of like a chess piece. That's what it kind of looks like. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
so Mario Party 10, is this something you're going to get, Alex? And you like the Amiibo
Well,
support in that game?
I was afraid at first when I first heard that Mario Party 10 was going to be. I thought I was like, oh, are they going to include the car from Mario Party 9 again? I was like, okay, maybe. But after I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, it looks decent. I like that Bowser's the option where you can just control maybe a few players on the board. That was funny. But despite from that, I probably might try it out.
Cool. How about you, Nick? I know you like to get your
God.
Mario Party on.
God, I have a long history with Mario Party. Mario Party 9, Mario Party Island Tour, sucked balls. God.
Mario Party 8 sucked too, man. How you gonna leave that one out?
Yeah, well, I mean, Shake It Up was one of the guilty pleasures of mine in Mario Party 8. Don't
Man,
ask.
Mario Party 8 had a lot of sexually suggestive Wii remote motions, I guess you'll say, for the minute.
Yeah, like when you go to the explanation and it shows Mario doing this.
Yeah.
Motion.
And like that one when you had to shake up the can of soda and whoever shoots the farthest wins. I was like, this game is dirty. Like, this is wrong, Nintendo. This is not family. This is not E for
They say Nintendo's kitty.
No, exactly.
But
they don't know.
Mario Party 10, freaking, I'm mad at them for bringing back the cars. No one liked that 9. Though 9 sold bunches, millions of copies.
Cars back?
But it was...
Yeah, it is back. The car is back.
Yeah, it completely destroyed the Mario Party formula. Mario Party 2, I think Mario Party 2 and 3 are the best ones. But that is just my opinion, so...
I still like the first Mario Party the best.
The first one I can't play without replacing my controllers.
Oh yeah, it killed N64 controllers.
Yeah.
People were getting them blisters in the middle of their hand until they had to start issuing them gloves. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Back in the day, gamers struggled.
We had the gamer struggle.
We sure did. I replaced so many controllers.
But Mario Party 10, I think the most popular mode is going to be the Bowser mode. Who doesn't want to screw over your friends?
Right?
Who needs friends, really, in Mario Party? But I was really hoping for a classic mode. I remember them announcing that at E3 there would be a classic mode of sorts. Yeah. Where is that classic mode? Is that the amiibo mode? Because if that's it, then that's not really classic.
The traditional mode would be there?
Yeah. I'm hoping, I'm really hoping out for that. If not, it's going to be a pass for me. Yeah. Though, if it isn't a pass, I'm going to get that Mario amiibo bundle.
Yeah.
Because as a collector, I just got to have the big box stuff. That's just me.
And it said each amiibo will add a special trait to the character in the game, and I think it unlocks a special board for each amiibo as well.
Yeah. So, Mario Party, I hope. I really hope it's going to be good. Ever since Hudson got bought out by Konami, Mario Party has been dwindling.
Rest in peace, Hudson Soft.
Yeah.
But and no online still. I know a lot of people are upset about that, saying that.
Yeah. But I don't think online is going to sell anyone to it.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
It actually, it seemed like everybody says they're only getting it if it has online.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that too, like on YouTube before.
But gamers, a lot of people.
I mean, people say one thing and do another.
Yeah.
Personally, I've never played one, so I don't know what.
You've never played Mario Party?
Nah, I just don't plan on starting now. So.
You must have a lot of friends.
Wow.
I don't have enough close by. They're always online, and I'm sorry.
No, you must have a lot of friends because Mario Party kills friendships.
Oh, does it now?
No, that's Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, Smash Bros, and Mario Party. Those are the three trilogy that ruins friendships.
I've run them.
If there's one game that'll make you mad, it'll be Mario Party. I've had many times where I'm dominating, have all these stars, and then I'll do that stupid switcheroo right at the end, and you'll just swap all your stars with somebody else randomly, and then they win. And I'm just like, are you serious?
Yeah. So many
That was some doo-doo.
And never do a 50-turn Mario Party game. I did that one time.
Never done.
We were up all night
like
until
5
the
hours
the
later.
next day. Dude, ours went on for like 10 to 12 hours. I kid you not. We were up all night and into the afternoon the next day before that game finally ended.
I had the same thing happen to me, but Fortune Street. God, playing with stocks and and going all night in Fortune Street was just a pain. I was done with the game by the end. It lasted all night and most of the morning.
Yeah. And I was the idiot who was like, let's do a 50-turn game since we've never done it. We was all like, we can say that we actually done it. Never again. Feel like Nintendo should have sent me a medal for that. I sat here for 12 hours and played your game. No sleep. I deserve something special.
Like they go ahead and say, okay, give him a special amiibo.
There we go.
There you go.
A special Jason me amiibo.
Oh,
Yes,
I would love a
purple
Jason
too.
amiibo myself. That's right.
A purple Jason amiibo. He'd go nuts.
But anyway,
Maybe have him holding like a grape drink or something in his hand.
Oh yeah, some grape drink. Thirsty.
No, I wish Nintendo would do, like, you have to order from their website, but you could do custom me amiibos. That would be really cool.
I would like that too.
No, I could see a lot of people making inappropriate memes like Hitler and stuff like
They
that.
wouldn't let it go through that.
No, they wouldn't. That's why they blocked Bees being playable online in Smash Brothers, because I was like, some jacked up Me's out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
All you need to see is a me Hitler fighting a me Jesus, and then they're just gonna blow up, and then it's just over. Like, Smash
I
Brothers.
deal with that a lot at this house, so it's crazy.
But anyway. So, how about you, Tim? You gonna pick up Mario Party 10, and how do you feel about the Amiibo?
I honestly, like everybody else was just saying, the online play. Where is it? Why is it still omitted? And I don't know why they decided to stick with the primary roots of how it started. I will say I'll probably get an opportunity to check it out because I know on either my boys at Hammer Broski or One Up Island, we're gonna probably check it out because we had fun with 9, and it was just that switcheroo thing you're talking about earlier. Yeah, that happened to me. I think I was Luigi, and I had 12 stars, and then all of a sudden the next turn they disappeared, and I was like, okay. And during the recording of that episode, I was like, okay, hold on, what just happened? Wasn't I winning? But I don't know. We're gonna have fun with it, but definitely, yeah. The Bowser mode looks really. It's pretty much gonna be. Well, I can't say it, because inappropriate. But it's a wiener move. It's a wiener move, yeah.
Right there, getting up. All right, so how about you, Coupon? Will you be? Well, I guess I know you won't be picking it up since you never played one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start now. If it has online mode, I'll probably look into it. But other than that, no, it doesn't interest me.
She's gonna buy it in secret. Coupon, what you doing? That's gonna be the day I visit you.
They never appealed to me, and I don't like Mario games all that much anyway. Anything with Mario on it kind of annoys me.
Yeah, except for Mario Kart.
Except for Mario Kart and Smash, maybe.
All right. So how about you, Kira? Will you be picking up Mario Party, Kira? And how do you feel about the Amiibo support that the game's getting?
I will definitely be picking up Mario Party.
Ooh, Party of Kira's?
Bring in Doritos.
I'm just gonna pick it up because I grew up on Mario Party. It's great. I love the classic mode way better than this new stuff that they're doing with like 8, 9, and then 3DS. Now the newer stuff and the newer maps and the new way to play, like those are good, but it's like, okay, I like how Mario Party 8 at least had one normal stage, which was the DK treetop stage, and at least that one was pretty normal. But I think in this next one they need to have a good balance of classic game modes and stages, and then the new innovative ones. It's okay for them to get creative with it because we don't want the same thing over and over again, but I mean, they also need to have a classic mode too for me to really, really like the game. I'm gonna get it either way because, I mean, I think even the newer Mario Party games, while they're not as nostalgic and they're a little harder to figure out because of all the new rules, it's still a really fun game and they still do really well with it. So I'm still gonna pick it up. I just play classic mode.
And I think they're releasing a bundle with a Mario Party 10 bundle with the Amiibo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's gonna be.
Is it? Yeah.
I don't know how much. It'll probably be $60, I'm guessing. Speaking of which, what is the price of Mario Party 10? Does anybody know? Like, is it a $50 game, $60 game?
I'm guessing it's gonna be 60.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It needs to be 40.
Agreed.
Yeah, because if the game is 60, does that mean the bundle with the Mario Amiibo is going to be $80 or 75 or whatever? Yeah. See if you can find something out.
$80 for a game.
I've never paid $80 for a game. It's like, nah. All right, so how about you, Charles? You be picking up Mario Party 10. How do you feel about the music?
I don't personally know what I'm going to do with Mario Party because, honestly, the last time I played a Mario Party game was way back when they first started making them, like with number 1 and number 2. I still have the second one from N64 still on my Nintendo Wii, and I did actually play that about a couple days ago, and awesome game. But regardless, though, I don't personally know if I'm going to be picking it up or not, because, I mean, I've heard many different things from people over the years for Mario Party now, how they've changed it so much, and I don't know if I would like it as much as I did before Because, I mean, I grew up with the first one. And exactly like Nick went ahead and said, you're going to be damaging your N64 control sticks more than you're going to be enjoying playing the game. But personally for me, though, I don't know if I'm going to pick it up or not. I think it's a cool idea that they're adding the Mii support, though. But personally for me, though, again, I don't know if I'm going to pick it up or not. So it's kind of like I might not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I won't be picking it up. I was done with Mario Party after 8. 8 left a real bad impression on me, and I was,
Especially with the adult-themed mini-games.
Oh yeah, it just wasn't good. It was just like,
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed the first one. It's still my favorite on N64. I never played 2 and 3.
Oh my God.
And,
2 and 3 were amazing. But the fifth one...
3 is best.
3 is the best one.
Yeah, 3 is
So,
king.
so I
I've heard a lot of people say that the fifth one was really good.
Oh, the one
Yeah,
on
the
Cube.
GameCube ones are okay.
Yeah, the GameCube ones are decent. Like I used to own all the GameCube ones, so I played the first one on N64 and I played 4 through 6 on the GameCube. Because I think it was Mario Party 4 that had a game called Dungeon Duos. I used to love playing that one. You had to play like co-op.
Yeah.
But then I got Mario Party 8 and I was like, what is this garbage? And I was like, I'm partied out now. I'm done. So I actually switched over to the Wii Party games, which I actually enjoy more. I don't know if anybody's played those. Like Wii Party and Wii Party Youth, yeah, so I actually enjoyed those more. So I switched over to that. But yeah, no Mario. I got partied out with Mario, so no 10 for me.
All right.
All right, so then now we get to move on to Captain Toad amiibo that works with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. So, and it unlocks a little pixelated Toad that hides in the level that you have to find.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed about that.
Isn't that exciting?
That's not fun. That's annoying.
Wait, hold on. Before you go on a tangent, can I ask a quick question?
Exciting.
Who's that?
Before you go on a tangent, can I ask a quick? What did you want them to put in there? Like, what was it that you were expecting them to put in Captain Toad? Because it is a niche game and it wasn't gonna have much. So what was you expecting?
I don't know, maybe like say it unlocked like some new levels or something, a cool little game mode. It was like something. Even if it added a new character, like this regular Toad, a standard Toad or somebody, but it was like a little pixelated Toad. That's the best idea you could come up with.
Or Ghetto Toad.
Yeah, I was just like, the Amiibo support is very, some games is kind of like, some games is kind of like really cool, but I was just like, this is the worst Amiibo support I've seen in a game with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Did they explain exactly what it was that you do?
They say you have to look for them and find them, and that's it. They don't even say, like, if you find them...
When is this supposed to come out? I forgot. I'm sorry.
It is March 20th. You get the update for that. Because that's when the Amiibo releases the Mario.
They might talk about it again and actually give us more insight and tell us something else that you can unlock. Who knows?
I hope so. But I can only go based off of what they told us, and I'm just like...
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Yeah, no show.
So how do you feel about it, Alex? Are you pretty much in agreement with us?
Well, which I'm hoping, like one of you said about they might give us more info in the future of it, but as of now, I was like, really? Just find a pixelated Toad that's in a hidden level? I was kind of expecting more than that. But that's pretty much it, really.
Even if they was like, get this Toad amiibo and it unlocks like some little cartoon Toad shorts, that have to do with the game. Something, you was just like, something cool. It's like, that is like the lamest amiibo port I've ever seen. It was just like, they couldn't come up with nothing. That's what I just think. Creative as Nintendo is, that's the best they could come up with. But I'm still getting the Toad amiibo because Toad is awesome and I want it, so. But how about you, Nick? How do you feel?
Miyamoto absolutely hates Toad, so I find it funny that...
Oh, yeah?
Miyamoto actually hates Toad?
Yeah, Miyamoto said that his least favorite Mario character is Toad. He just hates him. He's annoying.
Dang.
He just straight up, bashed him. I was like, dang, Miyamoto. Pulling the tea table up on this. But, yeah, I agree with Jason. That's, the weakest amiibo option you can find in that game. Even though they haven't explained what happens when you do find them, unless they show off what will happen, there's no really... It's stupid, I think. What happened to that? Codename Steam, you got freaking a great amiibo support. What happened to that? Put freaking like Captain Falcon in there, like something. You know, give us a little something more than just finding a pixelated Toad.
It's like what? I still can't get over that. I was just like, seriously? Let me rewind that again and make sure I didn't just see what I thought I saw. No, it's still there.
Yeah, we just need more information.
I ain't on no medication.
Those gotta give.
That's what I actually saw. But how about you, Tim? How do you feel about it? Like, are you excited?
Not. I mean, no. I have the games. Addictive, really addictive. It's really good. I just hope whatever it is that you find a little pixelated, I hope it gives you like extra diamonds so I can unlock bonus stages. That's all I really care about. If it does that, I'm cool with that. Other than that, it sounds weak sauce.
You know what I thought would have been cool because they said Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. The idea was originally for a Zelda game. So if they like you scan like a Zelda amiibo or Link or whatever, and you could add them into the game, that would have been like a cool idea.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Since they said just kind of a little throwback to it was originally it started off as a Zelda game. But how about you, Coupon? How do you feel about?
All right, let me help y'all out. So I'm agreeing with you guys. That was a horrible little introduction into amiibos. However, let's just assume that they did something a little bit better. Like they added some extra characters, they added some extra levels, some bonus stuff or whatever. Let's say you couldn't get that amiibo. Wouldn't you be pissed?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the whole point of why they didn't do a lot with it. This isn't a very big title. They're not going to put a lot in there. It sucks what they did put in, but they're not going to put a lot in simply because what if you can't get that amiibo? Although,
that could be applied to any amiibo, though.
Yeah, I know, they should have did more, and it just sucks. Really.
It's just like my situation. I really want the Mario outfits in Mario Kart Wii for the Mii's, but I can't get the amiibos, so I can't get them.
I don't know. It would have been interesting to, I don't know, give them a Toad Dog or something to follow you around. I don't know, let you play as a Koopa Troopa or I don't know, something like that. That would have been nice. I would have enjoyed that. Or give you like one extra level or the Mummy Me levels. Give you another Mummy Me level or something. Something like that.
Mario.
It's not. You're not missing it. You're not missing it from the people who don't plan on getting amiibos or the game itself. So and it's just one extra level that just has more to it, or some kind of hide and seek from the Mummy Me or something. That's something I would have thought of or liked or something. But they're like, let's throw this little pixelated mofo in there.
Boom.
And shut up. Boom. Done. They rose their hands in the air and they were just like, sell it.
It's like I like that they aren't using amiibos to lock major content out the games, but at the same time, it's like you could have done so much better than that. You couldn't come up with something better than that.
That's the thing with amiibos, though. It's a thin line because if they start putting some serious type of DLC type of stuff on an amiibo that you can unlock, it's gonna make people who don't want to get the amiibos feel like they have to be forced to get it in order to enjoy something crazy awesome.
Yeah.
So if we get like those crazy awesome games or something or whatnot, people get really pissed off about that.
Yes, we hate those.
So that's kind of sucks. But yeah, that was a bad word move.
There you go. So I guess Kira went on mute, so I guess we'll go ahead and go to Charles. And how do you feel about the whole amiibo support for Captain Toad Treasure Tracker?
Personally, I'm not a fan of Captain Toad at all. I'm not a fan of Toad one bit. No offense. It's just I never liked Toad at all in the Mario games. Really.
Just like me,
I never liked him that much at all.
Toad is a different one.
Yeah, it's not the same Toad.
He's not the same Toad. He's Captain Toad. It's bad enough.
To me,
I like to call him Gangster Toad.
What? No.
Gangster Toad.
He's still kind of scary and all that stuff. So I get it.
But he just doesn't appeal to me for some reason. Now, I mean, my own girlfriend, who is a Toad lover, she actually loves Toad, and like she actually can do like voice impressions and everything of Toad. That even though that's not really about the topic, but personally, I think it was a really dumb move, just like everybody else is saying about putting the way that the amiibo support they did. But also at the same time, what else were they going to do? So personally, for me, even though a lot of people have actually said that Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is actually a good game, I probably still won't pick it up. I won't even pick up the amiibo.
But it's like everybody in this podcast so far has come up with better ideas than what Nintendo implemented. We should all
And
work.
it's sad. It's kind of sad because we should be the ones running that place now.
It's all right,
We got
Nintendo.
some
Hit me
good
up for
ideas.
ideas.
There you
I
go.
got
We
all
got
the
some
amiibo
good
ideas I
ideas.
can think of. Hit me up.
There you go.
They need to
Hit
hit
us
me
all
up.
up.
That's all I think about is amiibo support. I know exactly what to do. I
There
know
we
a
go.
game. If you need a game, come to me. I got the perfect one.
There you go.
Online support, chat, all that. Don't worry, I got
There
that.
you go. I'll be like, cancel everything. We're going to focus on F-Zero.
Hey,
F-Zero,
yes, please.
where are
If
you?
only, man.
Yes.
If only.
It's
But,
coming. I have faith.
Where's my wave race? I want my wave race.
Oh, yes, that too. And 1080 snowboarding.
Mm-hmm. Bring it back, please.
But, are you still there, Kira?
I'm here.
Okay. You went on mute, so I just skipped over you and asked Charles. But how do you feel about the amiibo support that Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is getting?
First of all, Captain Toad is a great game. People
Mhm.
just aren't willing to try it out. It is a fun game and it's very different. The level design is great and it's beautiful and it's just so fun. People just won't give it a chance because they think, oh, it's just another Mario platformer with Toad, which is not necessarily true. There's a lot of differences.
The
And
game
it's
looks
actually
gorgeous.
only, yeah, it is, and it's only a $40 game. It's not a $60 game. And you get a good amount of content. Like, once you play as Toad and beat the whole first part, like, you get to play as Toadette, so you get to play through the game, like, again. The levels are actually different, as far as I know. But, it's a really pretty and fun game, and people really just need to try it out. It is $40, so it's cheaper than your average game, which is at $60. So, yeah, really, I got it for Alan, my boo. I got it for
There you go.
him.
Shout out to Alan. She was serious with that. That's her boo. Boo.
Yeah, he is, okay? Like, yeah. Well, I got it for him for Christmas, and he loves it. Like, he really wanted it. So it's, I don't know, like, I won't get, like, the amiibo for it, but he might, because he really does like the amiibo, and he really does love the game. So if it's, I mean, he'll probably get them, but not me personally. I don't know if are they coming out with a Toadette one, or did they say
No.
I haven't
I
seen
doubt
it.
it.
I'll be making
out with a
one.
Toadette one?
Slap in the
I
face.
would get Toadette because I love Toadette so much.
I actually have a
I
Toadette figure.
I know Coupon hates Toadette, but like
I'm gonna make her.
Toadette
I
is
don't
my
care. I'm
hero.
gonna get her.
When I play Mario Kart 8 or when I play Mario Party, dude, I always pick Toadette.
That's
Nice.
what's up. Oh, I just got one thing to say about Captain Toad. I don't know if anybody knows this, but the idea behind the actual game was a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
yeah.
It was
about it.
originally supposed to be a Legend of Zelda game.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
very
he
good.
got the idea based on a Rubik's Cube that it's like set in a cube-like state, and you're figuring out how to, figure out the puzzle. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I was like, oh, okay,
That's
that
cool.
makes sense.
Just set up the idea of
Hilarious.
Mario World, and they expanded upon it when they got the green light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for a Birdo game. It's going to happen.
Birdo
Birdo's Everyday Trials, Wii U exclusive. Gonna come with a Birdo amiibo that actually
Why is
shoots
she ain't
ass.
in Mario Kart? I don't understand.
Oh, don't even get me started on the character roster.
I guess.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Where's my Diddy Kong, my Bowser Jr.,
No, you
my
don't get
Birdo?
Right.
And I
Where's
thought
the
they would
Donkey
come
Kong
with
Jr.?
DLC. But no, we get Katsu, Peach, and Tanuki Mario and Dry Bowser. Like, everybody wanted those guys.
I don't mind Dry
I
Bowser.
want
but
Dry
Katsu-
Bones.
Dry Bowser's
yeah,
awesome.
Dry Bowser's fine, but the rest, like the
Nah.
cat and the Tanuki, no, bounce. Just get out.
There's
I
two
want
babies.
Dry Bowser back.
Too
I
many
would rather-
babies.
I would rather have had,
Mario
like,
and Luigi is fine, but the baby,
Daisy,
princesses, no.
Daisy,
They-
Rosa.
Baby
Yeah.
everything.
Baby's
yeah.
mama's drama.
I'd rather have King K. Rool over Dry Bowser.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
And like I'd rather have Diddy Kong, Birdo, Bowser Jr. I would have took like Pauline, I would even took Funky Kong back.
I just want to find out what happened to Donkey Kong Jr.
That's Donkey Kong now,
Yeah.
the current Donkey Kong grown up.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And Cranky Kong is the original Donkey Kong Mario fought back then. Why
Yeah,
Cranky Kong is
Cranky
old and Mario isn't, I don't
Bring
know.
Dry Bones back.
I guess apes age quicker than plumbers do in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Right.
I still wish they brought back Dry Bones.
Man, if they brought Wart and added Wart to Mario Kart 8, I'd be excited. I'd be like, oh snap!
Mhm.
But like what was it Pink Gold Peach? Stupid. I don't know what they were
That
saying.
was really stupid.
I would rather had Queen Bee back from Mario Kart 7.
Yeah.
I was like, why is she in this game? But I don't know. Nintendo, they do great things, and then sometimes they make me scratch my head. That's who they are.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll move on to the next topic. Splatoon! This I'm excited for. I'm hyped for this game.
Splatoon for the win.
Yep, so Alex, how do you feel about Splatoon? Are you going to be picking it up?
I honestly love everything about it. Like, when I first saw the trailer, I was new to the thought of it. I was like, so this... I was surprised at first as well. It's really creative as well. I love that they did ink instead of, like, when I heard Miyamoto saying he'll try out shooting games, so I thought he was going to do, like, how they do with Call of Duty, but no, this is creative. I like how they did that, everything. And on the second trailer, when they announced on Nintendo Direct, not only you just shoot ink at other players, you turn into bloopers, which I thought they looked like. I don't know if anyone else looked like. Didn't they look like bloopers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my other thoughts about this is you can have custom clothes. You can explore the world, talk to other players from Miiverse or your friends.
Yeah, and the hub looks awesome.
But I love it. I'm definitely gonna get the game. It's very creative.
Oh yeah, that's most definitely a day one purchase for me. It's gonna have 4-on-4 online multiplayer, single player mode. They got the central hub that connects everybody.
Yeah.
I think when you first boot up the game, that's where you'll be at.
The only thing it's missing now is voice chat.
Man, for real, that game.
Oh God, I have no faith. But
I know it. I lost faith in voice chat after Nintendo screwed it up with Mario Kart Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
If you're not going to add it to 2 of your biggest selling franchises, I don't expect it in anything else. So, but Splatoon is a game that really needs it because you need to be able to speak tactical and like go over here do this. But it's not going to have it. I bet you it's just going to be in the hub.
Nintendo's too busy trying to play parent, and they need to stop.
They need to stop that.
Yep.
So annoying. Stop it. Half of us are adults now. Let's just stop.
Exactly. Just put a mute option in there like Sony and Microsoft.
Yeah.
They're like the
Parental
Mario.
controls.
The Mario's catered to kids.
Like, what happened to parental controls? We don't have that no more. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
It's
for
like
real. That's the
you
first
don't
thing I
want
said.
people to see you as kids. And then the first thing they do is like, but we're going to parent you. It's like you can't appeal to everybody and do that.
Yeah.
Right.
What I also wanted to say was, I'm curious how the amiibo support, if they have that. Like, will they have the thing with the Mario amiibo? Would that give you Mario?
Put the Mario amiibo
I
in.
think that's what they're going to do.
Like,
I
would
think
you
it's
have
going to add Mario into the
Mario
game.
Kart 8, or would they do?
Please don't add Mario to the game. God, Lord.
I think they are with the amiibos because, like I was telling them yesterday, Splatoon actually did start off as a Mario title. It was the same concept, but it was going to be Mario characters. And Nintendo surprisingly was like, let's keep Mario out and just make it a new IP. So I can see Mario characters being added to amiibo support later on. So we'll see. Which is going to make Coupon very angry.
I'm sorry, I just don't like. He's like the poster boy for Nintendo, and I get it, and it's fine. But not everything should have him in it, and this is not one of them. Because they need to be able. I think the Inklings are characters that can stand on their own, and they need to do that without Mario giving them the boost. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think they should throw Mario in there and spoil it until they get more established.
You gotta have some sort of support for amiibos. You can't just throw it out there.
Well, yeah, we can have some support, but Mario.
Do you think Splatoon might get their own amiibos like the Inklings and all them?
Yep.
I can see that happening.
I can see it, but this is Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yep, they're gonna have one.
Yeah, I think they will.
Just like
even
they're
if
gonna
it's
have a
just
Skull
one.
Kid amiibo. I'm rating.
Everybody's
probably like scratching their head like, yeah, that's far fetched.
But I do like how the equipment is going to affect the stats of your Inkling and all that. Like the more I see this game, the better it looks. Like with each reveal trailer and the more information they reveal. But so I know you'll probably be picking this up, won't you, Nick? You can give us your thoughts.
Oh, definitely. Me and you are gonna be teaming up against the world.
Exactly.
Hey, what about me, man? Well, you're leaving me behind on this.
I got
Jason, man, We're the main
I got
players.
a whole I got a crew of people like asking me to be on everyone's team. I got a crew. I'm setting up a big old crew, and everybody's gonna have their job to do, and they can play other players, and we gonna all have the same name. We're just a big crew. We
Team.
can split up into fours whenever we gotta play.
Yeah, I can't wait to set up tournaments in that.
I could seriously see that as a really big tournament, big game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope they really do put the voice chat. I know they're not, but you know, a girl can dream.
Yeah. And then it says you earn money in multiplayer. But purchase new outfits like shoes, hats, and weapons, and all that.
And in-game money.
I love that. That's another creative thing about it.
Yeah. See, I like games like there's a couple games I played that have that kind of system. Like if you ever played Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing.
Oh, yeah.
They call it Sega Miles, but it's basically money. But you earn them as how well you play, and you can purchase new courses and characters and stuff. So Excite by Strict Racer does the same thing. So instead of versus, you got to beat this cut to unlock this. I actually like that unlocking feature better. But yes. Mm-hmm. But so Tim, you gonna pick it up for sure? I think everybody here is pretty much gonna pick this game up.
Mega's always down for a good shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that breaks the mold of the conventional shooter. Portal was another one that kind of that really took it to a different way, because it used first person in a unique way, and I think that's what Splatoon does with its third person modes as well.
I will say one thing though. Miyamoto has been planning this one for a long time. They caught him in, I think, the E3 08 or 09. He was watching, like, either, I think it was Call of Duty or Battlefield in action.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and he was just studying it. So, yeah, he's had this under wrap for a good while. So, let's... Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's doing this homework pretty well.
They have a new thing called the Nintendo Garage. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's like an after-school thing, comparatively, where any developer at Nintendo, after they do their work, they can just go in and kind of discuss with other employees and see if they can make a new game. And Nintendo will fund it if they make a prototype and it looks cool enough. So that's the first project that stemmed from the Nintendo Garage.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for it. I think everyone's going to pick it up, and we'll have some tournaments on it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I know you'll be picking this up day one, Coupon.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
You're like, yes.
It's gonna be a retail release, right, along with eShop.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
And it comes out in May, so I know that's gonna be my game of the summer. Since
box art is very reminiscent of like Nickelodeon channels and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I actually wasn't expecting it to launch until like June, July, August, something like that. But I was like, May, hey, that's awesome. I can take that. So,
hey, it's Mario Kart month.
Yep. It's gonna be the Mario Kart of 2015. Maybe next time they'll merge them together. Splatoon Kart.
Oh God.
Splatoon Kart.
Or that would be awesome DLC, like add on Inkling. And
I would love to see
Inkling,
yeah.
That would be
just
awesome.
Have a promotion or something.
Yeah, like have a Splatoon pack, have some of the Inklings in the course, and like some carts or bike space. That would be pretty awesome.
I just visioned of Twisted Metal, except Mario Kart with Splatoon.
We need to be working at Nintendo, y'all. I'm telling you, we just be spitting off these awesome ideas off the top of our head.
We need to add some items too. I think Mario Kart 8 needs some new items added to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably.
Just please to God, don't bring back that stupid lightning cloud.
Please don't.
No,
they
God, no.
Mario Kart Wii.
No, don't bring back the Tanuki tail. By God, that thing was.
I didn't mind the Tanuki tail.
It was okay.
Cloud,
Just right.
Yeah.
Just spam the button, and it blocks everything except the blue shell and lightning.
I don't mind. I didn't mind the Tanuki tail, but that Thundercloud, I'm with Tim. I hated that item. I would lose races because of that item alone. Like, I would be in, like, second or third place or whatever, and they would give it to me, like, 3-4 times in a row. It's like, I can't catch up, and you're not close enough to pass it off to them. And you can't activate it on your own. Like, if you got to choose when you activate it, I can, put it in my strategy. Okay, I'm going to try to get close to this person to activate and pass it off. As soon as you get it, it just automatically activates. So it's like, if you're not near somebody to pass it off, you just pretty much get screwed over. So, yes.
Right.
Thank you, Nintendo, for not bringing that back, because...
That's just Mario Kart, though.
Destroyer. I hate that item more than the blue shell. But anyway.
Oh, everyone knows that Jason gets blue shelled more than anyone.
And there better not be any kind of blue shell type item in Splatoon, or I'm gonna be mad. Here's the blue ink bomb. Oh.
Blue ink ball.
So you got anything else you want to say on the coupon, like on Splatoon?
No, I'm cool with it. It looks
Okay.
good. It looks awesome. I'm just waiting for it to come out. Hopefully, it has some voice chat. Probably won't, but that ain't
Probably
gonna
will.
deter me from buying it. It's probably not a day one buy, but I will be getting it along the line.
Really? Not a day one purchase?
Just because I have things that I gotta
Oh, I got you.
prioritize. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's a
other
day
than
one
that,
purchase.
yeah, I'll get it. It
It's a
won't be
plan.
that long. It won't be
Blows
past
my
the
mind because I know the Wii is capable of doing voice chat. Because what was it when playing Black Ops 2 or Ghost on Wii U? Yeah, it's able to do it, but other games don't want to do it.
Yeah. It's a planned day one purchase for me. I say planned because you never know what's going to happen. But I plan to pick it up day one if things go well for me. So how about you, Kira? Are you going to pick this up day one? How do you feel about Splatoon?
I don't know. To be honest, with Splatoon, when they first revealed it, and then a couple more things came out about it, I wasn't that crazy about it. I wasn't too impressed. But at this last Nintendo Direct, it looked very fun and very interesting. Don't think I'll be getting it on launch, but I might see how some of my friends like it, and then if they like it, then I'll probably give it a chance. But not something I'll get on first day. But I'm definitely way more impressed with it after this Nintendo Direct than I was prior.
See, I see. Now I'm going to have to send you and Coupon a copy. Get on my team.
Get on now.
I need my K and K girls with me. So we can take them down. My Charlie's Angels. Charles, you can be the other Charlie's Angel. Be like, yes. I felt like you though, Kira. At first, when I first saw the first trailer for the game, I didn't care much for it. I didn't think it looked terrible. But the more Nintendo started showing it and revealing details for it, like I can't wait.
I might be the only one that liked it when I first saw it. I was just I was really intrigued by it, but I wasn't like gonna like gung ho and go buy it if it came out like that. Of course not.
Yeah.
But it intrigued the heck out of me. I was like, okay, there's some Nickelodeon looking characters floating around. What's going on, Nintendo? And so that's how I was looking at it, and I was just like, all right, what is this? What we got going on? And then they showed a shooter type of deal. I was like, okay, I'm not a big shooter fan, but this I could probably get into. And then the more they showed, I was just like, oh yeah, this is me.
Oh yeah, it does have a Nickelodeon vibe, like Double Dare and all the Simon and stuff.
And then especially when they revealed that there's a single player campaign, I was like, all right, Roger that, I'm getting it.
I love all the different items and weapons you can choose from. Like I love the giant paint roller that you can run around with. And then there's one that looks like it kind of puts a shield up, like you can't shoot the paint through it. I was just like, oh man, this looks awesome. I can't wait to play this. So how about you, Charles? Are you day one purchase for you, Splatoon, or are you going to
Absolutely. Ever since the first moment when I first saw it, like the moment I saw it at first, I swore it looked like they were making Super Mario Sunshine because I saw bloopers in the first portion of the trailer. I was like, don't tell me this is actually Super Mario Sunshine. But then I started seeing the Squid Girls, and I was like, that kind of sounds interesting. And then I started watching it more, and I started to see just how it was, and I was like, okay, this looks really fun. And then as they showed more of the trailers, showing off like the single-player modes, and then showing the actual hub world, the hub world is gorgeous to me. And I think that's going to be one thing that's going to be really awesome is just going to the hub world, being able to change out different outfits and everything. I actually would think it would be really cool if they make it so you could use the amiibos to change out outfits.
Yeah.
Like that would actually be a really cool idea. Like have if you have a Yoshi amiibo, you could have like a Yoshi outfit or something, or have like maybe a jacket and shoes and stuff to match with it, or like a Kirby outfit or something like that. I think it would be really cool if they did something like that.
That would be cool. Or like if the Mario amiibo they added like Flood as a weapon from Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh my god,
that would be awesome. Oh. See, make it happen, Nintendo. I hope you hear this. I know, right?
They ain't nowhere in sight.
Scan the Mario amiibo, you get Flood as an item. Like I think that would be sweet. I would love it. Yeah, so I guess we'll move on to the next subject. Does everybody give their thoughts on that? Hyrule Warriors DLC that launches on the 5th of next month, of February. Get your tingle.
Tingle all boy.
Tingle, Young Link, and
oh my god, don't even start me on this.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what you have to say. We'll go ahead and start with Alex again. Are you excited for the Hyrule Warriors DLC where you get Tingle, Young Link, and
it looks amazing, and you guys are probably gonna go like, "What? You don't have?" I'm surprised, but I'm kind of low on money, so that's mainly my reason. I do not have Hyrule Warriors, but I really want it. But the DLC, oh my god, it looks. I was surprised that Young Link from Majora's Mask, and I bet a lot of people were not expecting that Skull Kid outfit from that character. It's gonna be that instead of actual Skull Kid, but oh, and Tingle. Oh my god, he looks. It was so. He was like so pedophile face.
He gangster with the balloons, son.
Yeah,
Dang, off. Watch out.
so, I love the DLC. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely gonna add that when I get Hyrule Warriors myself.
Okay, cool. So how about you, Nick? You like the new Hyrule Warriors DLC? Or you gonna pick it up?
Flamboyant Tingle. Like, just saying that alone, like, it's so weird. It's amazing how they just turned Tingle into this flamboyant person. Though he has always been weird, but they just made him twice as weird.
Super weird.
Yeah.
Super weird.
But it's interesting how they put him in because Miyamoto, Aonuma told the development team to not put Tingle in the game. He specifically said that, and then all of a sudden now he's coming out as DLC, and it's. I think it's cool how they just kind of disobeyed him and did that anyway. But Young Link is I guess a nice addition, but Tingle is I think what showed it for me. The other costumes that were kind of blacked out, we already know what they are. There's no point in blacking it out.
Like, who's that Pokemon?
Yeah.
I know that's Pikachu. Why are you asking me?
It's Jigglypuff.
I know.
No, it's Jigglypuff viewed from above.
There you go.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, you can tell who they are.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so how about you, Tim? Will you be picking up the Hyrule Warriors DLC next month?
Well, I got the season pass, so I'm thinking yes.
Oh, Tim's just gonna have it all. He don't care.
That's right.
I don't care what they give me. I'm getting it.
but I'm glad nobody caught on that a Tingle's chasing around Young Link. Nobody caught that? Nobody?
Oh, yeah,
I
that
caught
was just...
That's
Nintendo be throwing that stuff in there to try to be slick.
So Tingle, pretty much Michael Jackson, we're saying, right? Okay. Poor Young Link. I was really surprised it took this long to get Young Link in the game, because most of the game just talks about Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and so yeah, that's gonna be really sweet.
All right, cool. Coupon, how you feel about this DLC? Although I have an idea that you're not gonna be happy about it.
Okay, I actually like the DLC. It's a nice addition and all that good stuff. Tingle can.
Exactly.
Fine. Like, I just want Skull Kid for once. They gave me Ganondorf. They gave me freaking Buster Digger, freaking Midna, Adult Midna, and now they're just screwing the pooch. they won't let me have Skull Kid. Like, I don't understand. They gave me Fierce Deity for like what, 2 seconds in a power struggle? I don't know. But it's cool to have Young Link and the Fierce Deity. I guess that's a nice little, supplement to the fact that I can't get Skull Kid. But I did see the costume, and it's on what's her name, Lana, and it looks nice. It's nice. It's something I would cosplay. So hey, awesome. And then you get the Impa's old gear and Sheik's old gear. So yay, whatever. But I'm actually digging the map. The Majora's Mask map, that's tight. Because apparently they have it set up as a timeline for kind of like a timer, kind of like how you do in the actual game itself. So you got items and things to like turn back the time and all that, so you don't end up on the last 3 days or something like that. Because the moon is sitting on the freaking map there. It's like, yeah. Guess what, you guys? I'm here. So I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. Aside from Tingle, hey, I'll try him out once, see how he does. And if I can't stand him, he'll just go in the same slot with Wizro, because I don't even touch him. So, that's all. But yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's great.
She has Tingle nightmares at night.
Just don't understand why him. Just don't. Somebody disobeyed, and I'm upset that he disobeyed. Severe punishment.
They could make a horror movie off of Tingle.
Severe punishment.
He wakes up while over your bed while you're sleeping. If you should die before
I don't
you
get no
wake,
nightmares.
No, I would think the mask seller would be much more related to a horror
I
movie.
don't know. I'd actually be more scared of Tingle. Like if I was walking down a dark alley and the path split and one side it was the masked dude, the other side it was Tingle, I'm taking my chances with the masked dude.
No, the mask dude just.
Tingle just seemed like Tingle scares me. And the stuff he might do to you.
I'm
Just that
sorry,
name, Tingle.
the mask dude is worse. I'm sorry. I'm just,
Oh, really? Be more, so you take your chances with Tingle.
happy mask, whatever the heck guy.
You've met with a terrible fate,
always
haven't you?
smiling and stuff.
That
and
guy
as
still
soon as you
creeps
piss
me
him
out.
off-
And then you know what's gonna happen? He gonna remove his mask, and it's gonna really be Tingle still. So
Right.
either way, you were just gonna have to deal with Tingle.
I'd rather not know it's him then. How about that?
Oh yeah, Tingle in disguise. I got you, coupon.
You can't run. You can't fly. He does both. You're screwed.
Tingle bells, tingle bells, tingle all the way.
No. God, no.
Oh, right. One horse open tingle.
Isn't he a sister trophy in Smash Brothers?
Uh-uh.
I thought he was for some reason.
I thought he was in.
Wait, which
was it
one?
Melee?
Hold on. Tell me again.
Isn't he, I thought Tingle was an assistant trophy in the new Smash
Yes,
Brothers.
he is.
Okay,
Yeah, he
I
is.
thought he was. Okay. Just making sure.
I don't know what he does though. Throws hearts at you.
Random.
He does like the balloon thing, and then he does like one other portion where he like zooms in the camera when he has the little flower power portion,
And then it kisses
But-
at the enemy.
Did
Yeah.
anybody ever get to see?
and then he flies off in a balloon, just like.
That's disturbing.
God, yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
So,
Did anybody, has anybody seen Tingle's Ruby Land on DS?
Yeah.
Oh God.
That game was
Let's not
actually.
relive that.
I have a friend who has it. He got it. Somebody traded it in, and I was like, "How'd you obtain this?" Because it's only released in the UK, and we're just playing it, and it's like, wow, it's just a top-down Zelda game. Really weird, but it's decent. And it makes a lot of fun of the Zelda series as well. But yeah, so awkward.
it's one of them games. Be like, "What you playing?" Oh, then they just back up slowly. Bingo. So how about you, Kira? You gonna get the Hyrule Warriors DLC next month and get your Tingle on?
I actually don't have Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, I don't either.
I'm not an avid Legend of Zelda fan. It's definitely great. I mean, I have the Wind Waker Wii U, and like Wind Waker is probably my favorite Zelda game that I've played. So yeah, there are reasons why I'm not an avid Zelda fan. For example, everyone grew up playing Ocarina of Time. I have arachnophobia. Had it even worse as a kid. Couldn't even get to the Deku Tree without crying.
Oh wow.
No, I'm serious. That's why, I didn't grow up on Zelda like most people did. So, I don't get that nostalgic effect when people play it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All right. How about you, Charles? You be getting Hyrule Warriors DLC?
Not really. I'm not really a Hyrule Warriors fan. I mean, I know that there's a lot of people out there that said, oh, it looks like a Dynasty Warriors with Zelda skin thing. I don't go that far with it, but personally for me, what I think of it, I mean, I think it's a very good game, and I'm sure the DLC is going to be really good, but I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of in a way like with Kira, because, I mean, I have played some Zelda games. I mean, I have Skyward Sword, I have Majora's Mask, thanks to my girlfriend for giving me her N64 copy, and, I mean, they're very good games. It's just Hyrule Warriors, for some reason, I haven't had an interest to pick it up. But I'm sure that it's a good game, though, and people out there that have played it that have said good things about it, I do hope that they enjoy the DLC when it comes out.
Yeah. I'm the same boat. I've never been into the Zelda series, which seems to always shock people. Like, you like Nintendo, but you don't play Zelda games? Yeah,
Same as me, not liking Mario.
Exactly. It always shocks them. How do you
You
not
don't
play
like Mario? No, I don't.
A couple of guys, you like, you should go kill yourself because you don't play Zelda. I'm like, is it that serious?
It seems to be for a lot of people.
It's just
It took me a while to remember that you didn't like Zelda. I was like, oh yeah, you don't. But I didn't ostracize you for it. I was like, oh, whatever.
She wasn't like, go kill yourself, Jason. Just go jump off a bridge.
It just took me a minute to register. And I was like, all right, it's cool. It's cool.
Some crazy gamers out there.
Oh yeah.
Just like in the group the other day, that dude was like, all them amiibo scalpers need to be shot in the head. I had to kick him out. I was like, no, we don't need none of that here. But yeah,
got time for that.
no. So I don't own the game. So like the only Zelda thing that I like is the Zelda course in Mario Kart 8. It's like I actually love that course a lot. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid one.
And Will was so happy. He was like, "Well, you finally like something, Zelda." I was like, "Yeah, throw a Mario Kart course in there. I can like that." I guess we'll move on to the next game, which is we're talking about. Mario versus Donkey Kong Tipping Stars. I know they said you get the tip stars from other players that share levels with you, and I think they can use those stars to get more parts to upgrade, build more levels. I think that's what Nintendo was saying.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, Alex, will you be picking this up, or how do you feel about it?
Well, I have the DS version, and I played Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the original game. You know, this probably doesn't relate to that. But anyway, about the game, I personally like the idea of if you give enough stars for the player, you unlock more stuff, and inspires them to create more. I was a fan of the DS one when I got it. I might get it. If anyone else would play it, I might get it as well. It sounds interesting. I might try
think
it.
that was cool. Nintendo said if you purchase the 3DS version, you get the Wii U version for free, or vice versa.
Too. I forgot.
That's cross-buy function.
Yeah, Nintendo needs to do that more often.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to like the VC games. Like, I think if you buy Super Mario Brothers on the Wii U, you shouldn't have to purchase it again separately on the 3DS. Vice versa. So I hope that's something Nintendo will do more in the future. But anyway, how about you, Tim? Will you pick this? Will you be picking up Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars? Or how do you feel about it?
More than likely, yeah. I love the other ones. They were pretty solid series, and it's weird how it kind of spurted off from the old Game Boy game from '94.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was actually what I was just playing recently before the podcast.
It was good. It was really good. It didn't mess with the formula, but added a whole bunch of new things. And it's funny that when I first started seeing Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I was like, wait a minute, this looks extremely familiar.
All right.
But yeah,
So it's
definitely.
it's a yeah for you, pick up for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. How about you, Coupon? Will you be picking up Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars, or you don't care about it?
Yes, I will be picking it up. I never actually got to pick up the other one, but I'll try that one out too. But yeah, I'll be picking this one up.
Yeah, like I said, I'll be definitely picking it up just to try it out with everyone else.
Yeah.
Right.
It's probably.
How about you, Kira? Will you be picking it up?
Oh.
Day one purchase?
Yeah, no day one purchase.
Okay. And how about you, Kira? Will you be picking up Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars? It comes out March 5th, by the way.
No, I'll probably be skipping out on that one. I'm just not really interested.
No DK love?
No, not really.
Yeah.
So,
I've
yeah,
actually never played it. Okay. Not for Kira. How about you, Charles? Will you be picking it up?
Personally, for me, the last Mario vs. Donkey Kong game I played was March of the Minis, and that was the DSiWare one, I believe. I can't remember. I think it was, but I like the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I'm just kind of tired of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a cult classic. I mean, and I'm glad that they're redoing it over and having something else with Mario instead of just having the same thing over again, like New Super Mario Brothers or a 3D Mario game every time. I'm glad that they're doing other things and at least bringing the formula back to the classics in a way. But to me personally, I mean, I think that the game is going to be good, but I won't probably pick it up.
Did any of those Mario vs. Donkey Kong games have a demo? It seemed like I played a demo of one of them.
There was. It was a port. Was it March of the Minis you were talking about, Charles?
Yeah, I think it's March of the Minis. It's the DSiWare one.
Yeah, because that's technically Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 from the DS. They ported it to the what's it called? Before it was called the eShop.
Nintendo DSiWare shop.
Thank you.
DSiWare.
Yeah, that's what they did. The DSiWare. They ported it. It's essentially the exact same game, just with a few extra little puzzles.
I think that's the one I tried then. But yeah, it looks interesting. I might pick it up. I want to see more what the levels look like.
It's pretty fun. I like the
I don't
puzzle
think Nintendo
ones.
announced the price yet. from what I remember.
Probably going to be $30.
That's what I'm thinking.
I wouldn't think they would charge that much more for it.
But even $30 for both versions, that's not bad at all, really.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I guess we'll move on. So I know after that they announced a bunch of third-party and indie games. Like, there was one called Project Treasure by Namco Bandai. I don't remember them saying too much about it. So, is anybody interested in that? Or?
I've actually played a couple of the games that they showed off for the indies thing. I actually got a review copy for LA Quest was one of the games they're bringing to the 3DS. And it's a very good game. I mean, it's more of like the older style Zelda 2 gameplay. Like, I mean, it plays really good. It's like you play as like a knockoff of Pit from Kid Icarus, and you actually go around, you actually shoot bows and arrows and stuff at the enemies. And when you take out a certain amount of enemies, you will also be able to increase the amount of damage that your weapon does over time. You also earn hearts when you take out enemies, and I mean, it's a very good game, but personally for me, I mean, I've already played it once. I probably won't get it again, but for anybody that's interested in like Kid Icarus and Zelda stylish games, like the old Zelda 2 style, they might like it.
Yeah. And they showed one called Elliot Quest. There was one called Black. That actually looks pretty interesting. I actually want to think about
Black,
picking that
I
one
haven't
up.
heard anything about.
Oh yeah, they showed all these doing a direct. There was a Citizens of Earth by Atlas. That one looks interesting. I might get that one.
Yeah, that one looked like Earthbound, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
it did. I was like, that one actually looks pretty cool, so I'm thinking about picking that one up. Gunman Clive, I didn't personally care about that.
Gunman
The
Clive
first
2.
Gunman Clive was great.
If you love Mega Man, that's one game I would recommend.
Oh yeah.
I love Mega Man.
Good. Yeah,
I do love me some Mega Man, Blue Bomber.
That's actually isn't that like the cheapest game on the eShop, like $1.99?
It is, and it was actually one of the best-selling 3DS games around the time when it first came out. Like, I mean,
It's
it is
so
still
addictive.
selling like it still sells like hotcakes.
Yeah.
All right. And then let's see, there was one called Moon Chronicles Episodes 2, 3, and 4. I've never played these, so I don't know much about them.
They're by the same company who did like the Mutant Muds and the other game Renegade Kid,
Okay.
but they're pretty good. I've heard.
Oh, yeah. Anything Xeno Kid does or Renegade Kid does is amazing.
Nice. Sega 3D Classics, I am excited for this.
Yes.
I grew up loving all these Sega games, so Outrun,
They're-
Afterburner, Fantasy Zone 1 and 2, Thunder Blade, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Japan's had them for a good while. And
Oh, Japan gets everything first, or stuff that we don't get at
They
all.
always do.
Let's see, then there was Fossil Fighters Frontier. I didn't know they were still making the Fossil Fighter games.
yeah.
I was kind of surprised. Like, well, so, like, are you interested in any of these games, Kira or Coupon, or
Not really.
not
No,
really?
me neither.
No, it was like, we don't care about that.
Well, I care about the Sega Classics. I'm very excited. Afterburner 2
Yeah,
is already
Sega
released.
Sega's a big part of my childhood, like Nintendo was.
Yeah, and they're gonna release more every single once a month, of course. Let's see, what's the next one? I think it's like Fantasy Zone, and then in March they're gonna release Outrun 3D, and then after that Fantasy Zone 2 in April, and then May Thunder Blade, which I'm
Nice.
really excited because Thunder Blade takes me way back.
I know Outrun does
Old
with you
school.
too.
Oh, yeah,
I love
Outrun.
still.
Oh god, that game I could play endlessly because it was the first game I had on my Sega Master System in '87, and it's still and the soundtrack. Oh, that soundtrack, it still gets me.
Oh yeah, what is it? Outrun Breeze or something like that. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I like Magical Sound Shower.
Shower. Yeah, that's a great one too. Yes, I love them. Sega. I always say Sega makes some of the best music when it comes to their games.
But the 3D effects are really good, and these are perfect arcade ports too. Because I have Space Harrier, and also the other two I have is Sonic the Hedgehog and Streets of Rage. Really amazing job on those particular ones.
All right, well, I guess we'll move on to something that all of us already probably knew about because it got leaked. The new Nintendo 3DS XL launches in America February 13th. And we don't get the original model with the changeable faceplates. We only get the XL model. And no charger. So how do you feel about this, Alex? A lot of people seem to be upset that, we don't get a charger with ours. We aren't getting the original new 3DS, and they don't like that you have to take the plate off to change the SD cards. So how do you feel? Does it bother you? Don't care?
Oh, am I now talking?
Yeah, go ahead. I hear you.
I was actually surprised for once because they always included our accessories that we needed with the system. But I guess they did it because, well, we already have a 3DS or 3DS XL. So I assume we'd be like, oh, okay, we have a 3DS XL already. We can just use our previous charger. But still, it was a big surprise for me they didn't include it. I mean, they might change their mind. I'm highly doubt it, but I was, and that's pretty much it. All I can say, like, and also, I don't know if the stylus is that on the bottom of the system now, or is it, or
Is what on the system?
what?
You said it was something on the system?
I okay. Do you even hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. It was just the last part of what you said kind of muffled out, so I couldn't make it out.
Oh, I said was the stylus on the bottom of the system now, or?
Yeah, it's on the bottom. Yeah,
Oh.
it's on the bottom of the 3DS. I like it better on the side. I didn't like it on the
Yeah,
top.
I like it better on the side more than the top or bottom.
Yeah.
But that's a little small thing. But other than that, I mean, I'm gonna definitely get it.
Yeah. All right. So how about you, Tim? You be picking up the new 3DS XL, or how do you feel about?
I'm gonna wait on
it.
Personally, I'm gonna wait on it because it's right now. Like there's only like I don't know if I'm not kind of confused about right now of like what titles are exclusive to it right now. I mean, there's nothing really grabs me.
Yeah, Xenoblade 3.
Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Okay. But except is Majora's Mask going to be exclusive to that, or is it going to be available?
No, it goes on both.
Okay, cool. So all right. So I was like, oh man, it's like that would stink just to buy a whole new system.
Nah, I don't. Yeah, that would have been a stupid move.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But no, right now nothing really tells me to go out and buy one until I see a title I like. But other than that, I'm just gonna keep enjoying my 3DS.
Yeah, you had that nice NES theme XL.
Yep. Sure did. Came out on my birthday. I was kind of happy about that one.
Nice. So, you think it's a mistake for Nintendo not to include the charger, or having to take the back plate off to change the SD card, or you just don't really think it's a big issue?
The changing of the SD card, that was kind of silly. I still can't believe they did that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. So what does it come with? It like 8 gig?
It's 4 gigabyte SD card.
4 gigabyte. Yeesh. Well, I don't know. Then again, I say that, but I don't know. 4 gigs on a 3DS XL can hold a lot, especially how they do the file compression.
I never fill up my SD cards on any of the 3DS systems, so it's not too much of a big deal for me. But
I got so much junk on mine, and it's nowhere full.
Yeah, because I don't download that many games, so for me personally, it's not that big a deal. But I can see people download a lot and being upset. So how about you, Coupon? How do you feel about the new 3DS XL launching next month? And so you know what people have been complaining about.
I already have my Majora's Mask one on pre-order, so I'm getting it. I don't see what the issue is crying over a freaking adapter and a freaking screwdriver just to open a compartment. If you can't even do that, you shouldn't be gaming. I'm just saying, it's stupid and retarded to me. I just don't understand. It just sounds like a bunch of children crying. Is it a dumb move on Nintendo's part? Only because you got a bunch of people crying, but they're going to buy the system anyway, so what is they crying about is what I want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Plus
I mean,
you're crying. A dime a dozen.
Yeah, like, if you're going to cry over it and you're still going to get it, shut up. You should stop crying. If you're not going to get it and you're crying over it, really, shut up. If you're not going to get it, I mean, it's not hurting anybody. There's only 2 titles so far that we know of that are going to be on the system, so you can keep your current 3DS and be just as happy. You don't want to play those games, so what is the situation? If you know you're not getting it right now, what are you crying about? You're crying about something in the future that hasn't even happened yet. It's just stupid to me. So that's my issue with the whole everybody crying about it or whatever. The fact that it just has 2 titles, and why am I getting one right now? Because I just want to get one right now, and I wanted the 3D, and I wanted the Majora's Mask one. It's my money, whatever. You know, so that's just how I see it. It is what it is. I just don't understand why everybody's all crying over it.
Yeah, I think people are making a bigger deal out of things than what they need
Yeah,
to.
they're making a big deal out of it, and I just see everybody that the main ones screaming and crying are probably going to end up getting it eventually. And if they don't, that's fine. It's all more power to you if you don't get it. But you're crying over something that's really retarded. If that's the case, you should be crying over a lot of other things that I've seen that's been going on. So, double standards, hypocrisy.
Does the Monster Hunter 3DS, new 3DS XL launch the same day as the other models? Was that one coming?
Actually, the who?
The Monster Hunter 3D new 3DS
Yeah, I believe they both launched the same day. And to be on the and the whole deal with everybody, aside from that, there's folks crying because they wanted the standard 3DS, which I understand. So a lot of people wanted to get, the little faceplate stuffs or whatever. But the new 3DS XL is actually quite thinner and smaller than, or not smaller, but it's thinner in size than the actual 3DS that we have, the XL that we have now. So that's good.
That's cool.
That's a good thing. It's lighter. So that's cool. But yeah, that's my only typical gripes with with all the people crying and whining over it. It's just, you're gonna get it anyway, so why are you crying? Or if you're not gonna get it, it doesn't affect you, so what are you crying about? As you see them saying, if you're gonna get it, stop crying. If you're not gonna get it, why are you crying? That's what I don't understand. It's just stupid.
So how about you, Kier? How do you feel about the new 3DS XL, and will you be picking one up next month?
No, I'm not getting one because I'm pretty content with my Animal Crossing edition of the 3DS.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And I think the new features for the 3DS are cool, such as like the you can turn it left and right and still see the 3D. But honestly, newsflash to Nintendo, no one really uses the 3D that much.
Yeah.
Honestly, when the 3DS first came out, people used it as a gimmick, but really, as soon as I put in a game these days, I don't even bother with the 3D. So that's such a small feature, and then, of course, increased battery life. Of course, you can play games that won't be able to be played on the normal 3DS, which kind of pisses me off, but, I don't know, I'm really not up for this whole new 3DS thing. I mean, props to those who get it, but it's just, I just think the timing is not good, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm wondering, like, how soon are they going to launch their next handheld after releasing this?
Yeah, for real.
Because if, like, in the next year or two, they're like, here's the new Nintendo, handheld, whatever they call it. I think that's going to upset a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah, if they do that, that's going to be retarded. Like, this should last for a while. It better. And if it doesn't,
they need to go with the new 3DS for, like, a good, I say, 3 to 4 years, and then, bring out another handheld.
Because, like, it's like, what's the point of you even making this 3DS as an upgrade if you're not going to let it, last for as long as it's supposed to?
Like, I want it because of the better 3D, because the reason I didn't use the 3D on mine is because it wasn't stable. Like, you had to be still.
I didn't like it. Because every time you move around, it's like, my eyes. As it is.
So I thought it looked cool, but that's why I stopped using it, because, like, I don't sit super still while I'm playing the game. I'm always moving. So it's like I can't enjoy it, so I just stopped using it. So I plan on picking one up eventually. I don't know if it's going to be right at launch, but like I said, I hope with Nintendo doing this, they're not going to have another handheld at least a good 3 to 5 years down the line, because I think that's going to upset a lot of people. That's going to make people less likely to upgrade if you do that. So
yeah,
but we'll see. Let's see. What did they talk about next? Oh, Codename Steam. This is a game I actually like how the Amiibo support is being used in it. So I like the way it looks in the art style. So will you be picking this up, Alex? And what do you think about it?
Well, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, it's a new decent game, and I was actually surprised that Abraham Lincoln is the star of the game. That was just unexpected. And then when I saw the trailer of the Amiibos, which by the way, Marth is now going to be restocked.
Yes.
Because he was out of stock. And the Marth, Robin, Ike, and Luciana. Am I right on that one?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But here's the thing, which I'm not really thrilled about, but I'm still okay with it, I guess. If your Amiibo dies in the game, you can't use it again, and you have to buy it again in order to put it back in. I'm like, Really?
Yeah, you have to wait till.
I mean, that kind of makes me wonder, like, why would you want to enter the amiibo in there to begin with?
Well,
But
I heard the way like if your amiibo dies, you can't use them again until the match ends. You have to rescan them. I heard it has something to do with the way Fire Emblem games work. Like it's supposed to be like
Yeah,
a
they
tribute
were
to that or
basically
something.
following that, from what I heard. You
Yeah.
get it back, you just gotta wait till the
Yeah, the match is over, then
yeah, the
rescan
match
your
is over.
amiibo.
see, that'd be
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
But you don't have to wait like for a long time, I don't believe. Whoa.
Yeah, once the match ends, you can rescan it and add them back in.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so I'm definitely like the game, how it looks, how everything is. I might try it out. It doesn't seem that bad.
And that comes out March 12th, so not long now before it'll be out.
Yep,
Did anybody
definitely.
remember if they said? I don't recall if they said this game had online play of any kind.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is. Okay. It's just pretty much a single player game.
Yeah, I'm thinking it.
Okay. But how about you, Tim? How you feel about Codename Steam? Will you pick it up?
Looks
And
pretty
how you
fun.
like the Amiibo support?
This is being Amiibo Sports well done, very executed well. I wish that I could actually, in more detail, no online play as we discussed, right, or nothing we know so far.
Mhm.
Other than that, I like to give it a shot. It looks pretty cool. I hope they come up with a demo for it or something.
Yeah, I think Nintendo needs to release more demos for more, especially for their new IPs. So it'd be nice if Splatoon got one as well, just to get people to try it out.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure they might have one for that. I hope so.
Or
I really
beta
do.
testing or something.
Yeah, because I know they did a demo for what's the game? Can't think of it. I know they did one for Bayonetta 2, and they did one for the one for 101. That's the one I'm thinking of. They did a
Yeah,
demo
they
for
did
that.
one for Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Monster Hunter. And even Pikmin 3 has a demo now too.
Yep.
Even though they
Played that
released it
demo.
like way after the official game was released. But
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this game isn't selling. Let's help it out, please.
better late than never. Go buy this game, please.
The demo's good too.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried the demo because
Please do. It's
I picked Pikmin 3 as my game to get for free when I purchased Mario Kart 8. So
nice.
yeah, so that was pretty cool. So how about you, Coupon? Will you be picking up Codename Steam? Do you like the Amiibo support that it's getting?
I won't be picking it up. I do like the Amiibo support. The game looks good and everything. It's just not my type of game, so I'll probably be passing this one up.
Okay. Now how about you, Kira? Will you be picking up Codename Steam or is it
I'll
pass?
probably just to check it out.
Okay.
Not definitely first on my list, but yeah, I'll pick it up.
Okay. Cool. And then let's see what else. They talked about a game called Ace Combat Assault Horizon. Will anybody be picking that up? Or I know this game comes out.
What, Ace
February
Combat?
15th. Yeah, and this actually supports Amiibos as well, where you can get like
Oh yeah.
playing style after a Mario character or like Star Fox.
I
and all
really
that.
wish they
think I
had to
just
put
said
that
that.
game on the Wii U though. I really
Yeah.
wish they would have.
Yeah,
It is
it
a
would look
Wii U
nice.
It
Yeah, it
would
look nice at HD.
I might pick it up. No
Yeah.
promises, but
No
yeah, it looks
promises.
good.
Maybe.
I do like Ace Combat, but it should have been on the Wii U.
Yeah. Then Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, and anybody picking that up, or
Well,
are you happy with your Wii?
never
I want an
played.
actual Wii copy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, you don't own it for the Wii?
Huh? I don't have it for the
Oh,
Wii.
okay. How about you, Alex?
Well, and Nick, you're gonna probably hate me for this, but I never really played any of the series. I mean, I've heard of it, but I never got to. Um, the game looks really great, it really does. I might try to Nick or everyone else intrigued me to play it, but I might. It looks really great though.
Yeah. I heard it's a great game, but I've never played the series. It just
Same.
never interests me. But that the Wii U one, that looks amazing. Like the graphics and the locations. Like,
Yeah,
that,
that's what I'm
that
saying.
looks
Like,
really good. The character models look kind of funky though. But yeah, that looks really good. I'm probably gonna pick it up though. Are you picking that up, Coupon or Kira? The new Xenoblade X or whatever it's called. Wii U?
For the Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'll probably be getting it. I just want to play the first one though.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I heard that game is pretty long and it's got a lot of
Yeah.
content in it, so I don't know. But yeah, I'll probably pick it up.
It still doesn't have a release date. I thought they would have announced one by now.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a fall release date. They're going to give us a whole full direct on it and everything, so I wasn't worried about hearing more about it.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, I just don't expect to hear much else about it until later on down the road, so...
I'm pretty sure that'll be a fall title too.
Yup, they're gonna throw that in the fall. That's probably gonna be where either Bayonetta was or Smash was or something like that. Unfortunately, I know people want it sooner, but
Yeah.
I have faith it'll be a little later down the road.
Yeah. So how about you, Tim? Will you be picking up Xenoblade for the Wii U, or you haven't sure yet?
No, I don't know. I never got into the series.
I never did. That's a lot of us that said they haven't gotten into it.
Because Xenoblade, I don't know, it's like one of those exclusives, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first one was exclusive to GameStop. Because that's when that was Operation Rainfall, right? When they started all that to get the game over here.
Yeah,
so
we
they had to
missed
really
out big
fight
time.
to get that game over here. So I think that's when Nintendo. I think if Nintendo put it in more stores and pushed it more versus it just being a GameStop exclusive, then it might have been more popular with people. So
No, it's funny. Like it's funny that we mentioned that like GameStop keeps getting the exclusives from Nintendo. But why is it that every time I go to a GameStop, they treat Nintendo supplies like
crap.
garbage? Yeah, I go that once you walk into the store, the one section is completely trashed.
Yeah,
Right.
The PlayStation and the Xbox sections miraculous.
Like you walk in and you'll see either PlayStation first or you'll see like Xbox first slapping you in the face, all sorts of stuff. You got these Skylander things floating around and you can't even find Amiibos. You can't find anything Nintendo. Just they got like Wii stuck with the Wii U stuff and just it's just a horrible mess.
I can't hardly find any brand new Wii U games when I walk in. Like barely, there's like maybe like less than 15 titles, and then after that, there's a huge pile of used garbage that nobody wants, and it's an atrocity. And even though for some reason Nintendo keeps putting faith in GameStop.
Right, like stop catering to them if they are not going to treat your product correct, with a little bit of dignity. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like the Wii and 3DS section of my GameStop, they're like so small now. They're pushed all the way to the back. Because it's funny when the DS and the Wii were popular, they were huge sections like all the way in the front. Like as soon as you walked in the store, it was like, oh, they're buying these new systems like they did before. We're gonna push it all the way in the back.
Now the Wii section looks hardly even there. There's a pile of used games.
But I'm noticing that at other stores, like the Nintendo section is smaller now. Like my Walmart is smaller now at Toys R Us. So FYE, so it's just like a lot of stores are just shrinking. I think Target is the only one that still has a decent size. Like Nintendo
My Target, not so much. They do the opposite. They push out nothing but PlayStation and Xbox. But except the 3DS, there's a Nintendo section on the other side that has nothing but Skylanders and 3DS stuff.
Yeah, it's like that. We might you go to the GameStop coupon on what's that? Chesapeake Square. Is that the one you go to?
No, I don't go to that one too often. I go to the one across the street from my house, actually.
Oh, okay. That's the only one I know.
There's one in the mall, and then there's one in the shopping center across the street from the mall.
Oh yeah, I know the one in Chesapeake Square Mall closed down, so it's not there anymore. Yeah, okay. Let's see, so cover Xenoblade.
One in the mall? It didn't close down. It's still open.
In Chesapeake Square Mall?
Square Mall?
Yeah, the one in Chesapeake Square Mall.
The Square Mall, but the Greenbrier Mall is still there.
Oh, okay. I haven't been to the Greenbrier Mall forever. I used to live on that side. All right, let's see. I think we covered almost everything. What's left? A game called Ironfall Invasion. I didn't really care.
Should have been on the Wii U, and I would have played it. Otherwise,
Exactly. It should have been on Wii U.
It should have been a Wii U title. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was a lot of 3DS focus in this direct.
And only 3 people worked on that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah? Wow, I didn't know
3
that.
people worked on that game.
That's old school.
I know, right? That's how they had to do it back in the day.
Yeah, you work for Atari, you work for Coleco.
Yep, be in the
that's the way to
garage
do it.
somewhere.
I'd be like old school Miyamoto. I made a game in 7 days.
Nice.
It's called Donkey Kong.
Is that something you would get here, or it didn't interest you? Ironfall Invasion?
No, not really. I'm gonna have to look back on some of that because some of the small stuff like that, I just don't remember too much about it. So I'm gonna have to just rewatch the direct.
Oh, okay.
I just watched it once live, so I may have missed some things.
Oh, okay.
I need to go back and see. Yeah.
It's all good. We're pretty much almost done. I know they talked about the Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate new Nintendo 3DS bundle. I know Coupon's already getting the Majora's Mask one, so And y'all want to get the Monster Hunter bundle or nah? As a collector's item. I know you want both coupon.
No, not really.
No, I'm just picking.
Not just the one.
Okay, so nobody's getting that.
Nope.
Let's see. I think that was it. Oh, I noticed they mentioned if you pre-order Codename Steam, you get a Majora's Mask pin from, I think that's at GameStop.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so none of y'all are doing that.
They can't get me with that.
She was like, they tried.
They tried. They definitely tried.
They calling me.
They're like, yeah, here you go, coupon. I was like, oh no, not no pin for no.
Yeah, but I noticed that too. GameStop was getting a lot of exclusive Nintendo stuff, and I'm wondering if that's just because they're throwing money at Nintendo.
More than likely, or vice versa.
Nintendo will never admit it. They would be like, no, GameStop's not paying us for this, but it's
GameStop treats your product with respect.
Yeah.
Pile of dirty amiibos.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the Shulk exclusive amiibo, that makes sense because Xenoblade was exclusive at GameStop.
Right.
But I was like, all these exclusive amiibos now, you got to go here to get this one. It's like, no, I don't want to deal with all this. The only exclusive one that I want is Rosalina at Target, but that's sold out within like minutes.
It's gonna be on the shelves.
Yeah. They need to do like Best Buy and all of them are doing, just limit like 1 or 2 per customer.
Well, that's why, because they closed the pre-order early because people were like pre-ordering it, so they closed it early. So basically, they should have some on the shelves.
Because I already see people selling them on Amazon.
Yeah,
and
they're not
eBay
guaranteed
selling
those things.
I know. Buy this pre-order. It's like you're not guaranteed that. You end up paying for that and not
Especially
even
with
get it.
Toys R Us, they said, no.
I would never buy somebody's pre-order on like eBay or Amazon, no. Unless you say you actually have it to ship out, then then I'll look into it. But no, because you might not even get your pre-order. That's happened. I pre-ordered stuff from Amazon and didn't get it because it just so happens what line you in, and when they meet that quota, because they don't always cut you off after they've sold up. If you pre-order something and then be like, oh, we can't ship it to you because we don't have it. It's like, okay. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything Nintendo talked about in the last Direct. Do y'all have anything else y'all want to cover before we close this out?
I think we covered it all.
Yeah. Kira, Tim?
Damn good, man.
Yo.
Good? Okay. I think that's it then.
What is going on? I hear laughing in the background. I'm sorry, I'm so
Got a party
distracted.
going on.
That's my family out there, my brother and my sister, my mom out there laughing and watching something. I have to go out there and see what they do and be like, I want to be part of the fun. I want to be in the party. I think that's it. So overall, what did you think of the Direct? I thought it was decent. It met my expectations. I think a lot of people were expecting like a mini E3.
They always do, every single time. It's
And they
no
overhyped
different.
themselves with these
And
directs.
get mad at Nintendo for it.
It was a great way to start out 2015, personally.
Yeah.
It was,
Get the 3DS out the way. That's what I feel.
Yeah,
That's how I
kick
look
it
at
out there.
I was like, get that mofo out the way so we can get
There
some
you go.
Wii titles.
I just love how many people denied that February 13th was going to be the day. And it's like, told you.
Oh yeah, when that
Told you.
stuff gets leaked, I'm like, well, we already know when it's coming. But people, no, I don't believe it. How? You know how stuff gets leaked all the time. That's the internet.
Right?
Right?
It's
But,
like,
yeah.
Guys, what?
Like, I went into it knowing it wasn't going to be no mini E3. Like, this is something that people do on a regular basis, and then they blame Nintendo for their hype train that they made themselves, because Nintendo just told you when the Direct was coming. They didn't say nothing else. They didn't put no advertisements out. They didn't do anything to hype you up. So if you got hyped and made your predictions and all that goodness, and Nintendo didn't deliver, that's your fault, not Nintendo's.
exactly.
And if you saw it leaked, and we knew that the new 3DS was coming soon. We weren't sure until we saw that leaked photo. And yeah, you can believe it or not, but once you saw it, something would have told you as one of these directs, either now or the next one, there's a new 3DS coming out. So they were definitely going to be focusing on 3DS stuff, and I'm glad they did to get it out the way, because there's no excuses now for the next directs for them to have more Wii U titles and more Wii U themes.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it. So,
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of people upset, I'm like, okay,
like
well,
the-
you hyped yourself up, though. You're mad at Nintendo for your hype.
It's Nintendo bingo. Not everybody's going to win this one.
Right, and,
Exactly.
well, there's not a lot of games, and I'm just like, well, you just don't prefer all those games, and that's fine.
We have different preferences, all of us do. And the games I might like, you might not like, but that doesn't mean there's no games. It's just something you don't like out there, and that's not Nintendo's fault either. It's your fault. You have acquired taste, and Nintendo can't state that, so look elsewhere.
Exactly. And no need to hate on someone if they don't like the same games that you like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I don't think there was a single game we discussed tonight where everybody was on board to purchase it.
Yeah,
So
not everybody was going to buy it day one.
nobody, and
Heck, I like Kirby, and I'm not buying that day one. But
I know, right?
Exactly.
whatever.
That's good.
That's how you do, man. You have civilization, conversations, even though you don't agree, which you're
Yeah.
starting to see that less and less in YouTube. That's why I'm starting to just stay away from certain people. I don't get involved in all that drama.
Yeah, but it is what it is. So
Yeah.
overall, it was a decent direct. Did what it needed to do. Got information out there. Yeah, there wasn't very many release dates, which I would have liked a little bit more. But whatever. I'm not mad about it.
I'm looking forward to the next one. We'll probably get another one like April, March, something like that.
Yeah.
Probably March.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get at least one or two before E3 hits in July, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Well, all right, guys, this was fun. I want to thank everybody that was a guest on the podcast tonight. Kira, the Hedgehog, Coupon Strives, Tim, the Mega Retro Geek. Alex is still on, but he said he had to be right back. But Alex from Super Game Birds. Y'all go ahead and advertise your channels if you want. I'll put links down in the description so everybody can click them and check them out. But go on ahead, Tim.
I'm back again.
Oh, welcome back, bro.
Just in time.
Yeah. Go ahead and advertise yourself, as we like to say.
Did I miss my cue already?
No, you go ahead.
No, you good. You're doing
You
good.
made it just
Right
in
on time.
Go ahead and say your piece and give advertise your channel.
This is the ending already?
Yep.
All
We
right.
done, bro.
I'm Alex from Super Game Buds. I was honored to be in Jason's podcast. I can't wait for more featured podcasts with Jason and the other friends. I was glad I met you all, and some of you already know. But be sure to check out my channel, Jason's channel, and the others.
All right, cool. All right, Tim, go ahead and give your little outro, man.
All right, man. Great being here. Thank you for the great invite here. And as always, I'm Tim, the Mega Retro Geek, and you all have a good night.
All right. All right, let's hear from the Gaming Diva, Coupon.
Hello, Coupon Stars here. You're a gaming diva. I had an awesome time. Great talks about, the Nintendo Direct, and hopefully I'll be back some other time. And got gameplay, all that good stuff on my channel. So check me out sometime, and keep it gaming. Let's have some fun.
There you go.
I subbed to your channel, by the way.
Yep, me too.
There you go. All right, and my girl Kira.
Alrighty then. I love doing podcasts. They're so fun.
Oh,
But
they are.
Yeah.
I just love just chilling and talking about gaming. And it's so
Exactly.
fun. So, yeah, thanks for inviting me over to the podcast.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for
we-
inviting me as well.
I'll totally do it again, bro. Like it's so fun. I really just like hearing people's thoughts on stuff.
Oh, me too. I like hearing other people's thoughts and opinions. It can open your eyes and see things from a different point of view. So,
Oh yeah.
It's always fun doing these.
yeah. So we'll be having more in the future, and hopefully you guys will continue to be a part of it.
Oh, I definitely will be. I enjoyed talking with you all about the thoughts of Nintendo's Direct or anything else. I had fun doing this.
Nick from Game Away and Charles from Weekly Reviews, I'd like to thank them as well. They had to bounce out early. But like I said, I'll put links to everybody's channels in below so you can check them out. And that's it. So later, guys.
Deuces.
Deuce.
Hey. Bye, everyone.
Tingle bells, tingle bells, tingle all the way.
That's Coupon's new single.
It's dropping.
There you go.
Never.
Later.
Later, guys.